Bane is my favorite, but Bane is like I feel like I should do this, the 6'7" thing.
Oh, yes, the 6'7" is very popular with the children.
I don't know what that
Terrible.
means.
It means nothing. It means nothing. Bane is my favorite. I like his superhuman strength. I think I had no idea it was Tom Hardy in the movie because that's one of my favorite movies, The Dark Knight Rises.
Of course.
I did not know it was Tom Hardy at all, but he had such like a superhuman, like he's genius level. He's got this immense pain tolerance, but he gets stronger when he has venom, but he only can have that if he's with Scarecrow. So like it's like coincides with
Plus you have to cycle on and off of this stuff. Or,
but
I mean, so Shannon, as a natural bodybuilder, do you find it offensive that
that you chose
find it offensive that Bane gets stronger with venom?
That's really funny. I didn't even think of it that way. No, I'm okay with it. Plane scene, like I loved that plane scene when he's like, was getting caught part of your plan? Of course. And he's
my
like,
wife and I did Bane and
was
Poison
the
Ivy.
most memorable thing of the film.
it's like the best way to start a movie. And so he's one of my favorite villains because like he's coming.
Young Junk!
What's up, guys? Episode 28. We're back with another stacked episode. Tonight, we're ranking our top 3 comic villains, DC comic villains, excuse me. Diving into a full spoiler review of, Derek, help me.
Guillermo. You can say it. Come on.
Guillermo
Yes, we reached
del
the children.
Toro's
Got 'em.
Frankenstein and talking about the next Nintendo films. Now that the company's officially staying in the movie game. Plus, we're wrapping it all up with our DBZ segment. Like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hop in the chat to let us know your favorite DC villains and which Nintendo games you'd want to see made in the movies. So, guys, we know the birds are on tonight. Go Birds. But let's get geeky
Happy Go Birds.
in the meanwhile, yeah. So to my right is the smart muscle geek.
Allegedly.
The muscle geek that people park in front of his driveway. It's Derek.
Yay, what's up, guys? If you happen to be on DuPont Street in Philadelphia in a white Subaru, I'm going to hit it with my truck.
There you go. All right. And remotely, while he's working his new job as a taxi cab driver in New York City, is Terry.
Hey, I'm walking here.
And we got Chris helping us out in the back. And we also have a special guest today. We have Shannon, who's always in the chat.
And now I'm here.
Yeah,
so
she's
it's in the chat. The chat's here.
Pro bodybuilder, teacher, yoga instructor, mom, nerd, muscle geek.
I'm total muscle
What else
geek.
don't you do? What don't you
And
do?
well, check it out. She's
I
the
juggle.
Of course you do.
I do.
Shannon, you have a very special honor. You're the first in-studio female guest we've ever had.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm pumped to be
It's
here.
true.
check that.
It's true.
Yeah,
Thanks.
So I was thinking flannel, but she's only been,
she's been on the
stuck in
on
the TV.
screens,
Yeah.
I'm definitely a nerd, for sure.
I mean, you juggle. That's the difference
balloon
between
animals.
nerd and geek.
I should have been a clown, but I settled for art teacher.
There's still time.
There's still time, right? There's hope.
All right, so let's get into a couple of house cleaning things, and it's majority Derek ranting. Looking forward to that.
Thank you.
So Derek, is there any restaurant that you've had a negative experience at recently that you want to talk about?
It's not so much the restaurant gave me a negative experience.
Yeah.
The staff was great. They did everything perfect. It was wonderful. They did great.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you do not know me, I am on a comeback for the gym. Had a kid, that whole thing, life. Got a little chubby, got a little daddish. Had a good time doing it, though. No regrets. But I'm finally back to being in the gym almost every day. Diet's great, feeling good. And that means one cheat day. And anyone that's lived this lifestyle understands how much you look forward to that cheat day, that meal, whatever, how you do it.
Yeah.
So wife and I went to the mall, and she's a big Cheesecake Factory person.
Okay.
And we figured we'd go split some stuff, try it out. What a waste of a cheat meal. All right.
Why?
Listen, we got fried mac and cheese balls.
Mhm.
Pretty good time. Pretty good time. They did good.
With the
That's good.
sauce.
With the sauce.
With the sauce.
Was
With
it
the sauce.
tasty?
It was so good. And the sauce was thick. That was all right. But then we got a flatbread pizza. I could have got like
No.
a Tony's pizza from
No.
What place
Frozen.
you get
You don't
pizza?
get a pizza from a cheesecake.
We're
factory.
splitting a bunch of stuff, but yeah, I'll get to that. And then
Did they dress it up and call it a flatbread, or
They
was it a
did.
pizza?
And it wasn't even a
They
flatbread.
dressed it up.
It was a churched up rectangle with some honey on it. And,
You don't put honey on a flatbread.
No.
and
Honey pepperoni?
But then to finish it, I mean, hot honey and pepperoni is a good combo.
Yeah. But you don't get a flatbread. Jeez.
Who does that? Go ahead. I'll just.
But the worst, he gets this pasta. Supposed to be Chipotle Cajun cream pasta chicken. I'm a spice lord. I love that stuff. That's not what it was. It's not what it was.
What was it?
It was they just left the water all over the penne noodles and put some like Southwest barbecue sauce over everything and just stirred it around and passed it off as sauce. Someone could have taken barbecue sauce and ketchup and put some water with some noodles and mixed it around and handed it to me, and it would have been the same.
That's awful.
And I'm like, you know what? Saving grace, cheesecake time. Wrong. They just cheaped out on the cheesecake slices. You used to get like a chunk of cheesecake there. It's just a little guy. Like I'm a little.
Why do you think they changed it?
Probably this economy, you know, trying to
Only
cut
get so
costs.
much.
You know,
Cheesecake.
you want a full slice in this economy? I don't think so. But it's just overall a disappointing cheat day.
There's too many options.
And
Yeah, the menu is too vast.
It's too, but you
You
can
gotta
get
be-
breakfast anytime.
I respect breakfast anytime.
That I like.
And I know, like, Cheesecake Factory, you got some fans, and I can smell you coming down the TikTok comments. Listen, the menu's too big.
It's way too big.
When I go to a restaurant
It's
and I
not-
see a menu that's a thesaurus,
Yeah, it's not
You
concentrated.
shut down.
it's not going to be good.
You can't
All
decide.
that shit's going to be microwaved. No one is going to have all that stuff ready to go.
Restaurants are a lot better with less
Yeah.
options because it means they're very good and focused on a few things.
Yeah, take a few things, do them right. You know,
Shout out to Bar
Mary's
Sarah.
breadsticks.
Bar Sarah.
Or pepperoncinis, I think, in Conchi. They have
Yeah.
the honey glazed pizza,
Ooh.
and it's like a deep dish.
Oh,
See,
They have the best pizzas in the area.
All right,
There you go. Shout out Conshohocken.
let's check it out. That's also where my business, Derek Baker Seal Coating and Line Striping, is based out of. Check us out.
Speaking of that, I'm from Conshohocken, but Philly Gaines is in Roxborough, and anyone that uses muscle code or promo code
You just like Jeff Goldbloomed your way into this.
Muscle
All right.
Geeks 10 on westchestergains.com. What is my website? dtowngains.com or even in store. I'll give you 10% off.
Wow,
Wow.
it's almost 11.
I know.
It's a lot.
All right, so let's get into our top.
we're staying till tomorrow.
Terry's
tomorrow
staying
at
until
7:30.
tomorrow. Tell that guy, put him on there.
You're live.
Hey, you like DC villains? No.
It's more like a dark horse kind of guy.
All right.
Anyway,
So let's get right into it. So for this week's top 3 segment, we're diving into the dark side of the DC universe. Our top 3 DC Comics villains, from iconic masterminds like Lex Luthor and the Joker to powerhouses like Darkseid and Black Adam. Is Black Adam a villain? He's like an anti-hero.
he is.
He
better be.
We're each breaking down who we think are the most dangerous, iconic, or underrated villains in DC history and why they deserve their spot in the top 3. So, Shannon, I know you watch it, but how we do this is we do like a round robin. Is that a thing?
No,
All right,
but
we don't do that.
we go around the table in order in the same sequential pattern all the way around.
And you just explain why you made the decision.
I took notes.
Okay.
Show them
I'm
off.
prepared. I
So
usually do this. And I prepare myself for every Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the biggest nerdy thing about me, but so my nerdy thing
What is?
to be a muscle geek is I like musicals and I listen to them while I lift weights.
Why
So
you
I
lift
listen-
weights?
I listen to
Interesting.
Wicked and Hamilton and The Greatest Showman, and I can catch myself conducting the music
Yeah.
while I am working out. It's terrible. So if you ever see me at the gym and I'm doing this, it's because I'm deep into a musical song.
Whatever gets the blood
I
flowing.
love it.
You know what? I want to get more involved in the arts.
Yeah, you
I want
should.
to see like Lion King on Broadway.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe some Aladdin.
Wicked on Broadway.
I'd love to see Spider-Man. I don't know.
Oh, the Green Day has one.
Really?
I think
Stranger
so.
Things is doing a thing.
Yep. Alanis
Yeah.
Morissette has one.
Isn't it ironic?
And Harry
you
Potter
think?
and the Cursed Child. That's going to be.
Anything Harry Potter.
I don't like Harry Potter.
Oh, we're
What?
Let me tell you something about Harry Potter.
like
Harry
I'm in
Potter-
Gryffindor.
Harry Potter is
Slytherin.
supposed to be the chosen one,
Go figure.
but he never solves he never beats the bad guy by himself. How can you be the chosen one when everyone helps you in every movie?
Do you watch anime?
Sure.
Power of friendship
Yeah, I don't.
always prevails.
That's not magic.
I got him.
That's not
I
magic.
got him, everybody.
All right, DC villain.
All right, so let's.
Harry Potter could be a long time.
So
Yeah.
DC villains, top 3.
I
Derek?
was just in Diagon Alley like a week ago.
You were?
I
That's
was.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. And there were Dark
Harry
Wizards,
Potter, so.
and I had butterbeer.
Just
and
the
it made a
butterbeer
little-
is good because
had
it's
a little
cream
got
soda.
milk mustache. And
All
I'll tell you what, though, one of them you could split with somebody, and that's all you need.
No, you
It's
don't.
Choose a
so
wand.
sweet. Not this time, but I got one when they first
Last
opened
time.
years ago. Yeah, I got Voldemort's wand.
Oh, that's a
You
big
know,
deal.
It's
So-
pretty cool.
Real quick, what do you guys think about the show that they're doing on HBO? Harry Potter, redoing it.
I'm pretty open to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the movies need remade, but people were so in love with the movies, they forget that they left a lot out of the books and they altered a lot of characters.
Sure.
Like Ginny Weasley, she's not that quiet and timid and kind of weak.
No, she definitely wasn't, especially in the books.
Yeah.
She wasn't. But
They don't
I'm
give her
not,
her come up until like the last movie, basically. So
I don't like why change
Yeah,
it.
where she became a
Why
whore.
change it? I don't know why they have to do it again.
aren't we all whores for something, Terry?
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
a whore for New York.
Hey, he's whoring here.
All right, so-
you're whoring in the street.
All right, Derek, you
All
want
right.
to kick us off?
For DC villains?
great.
Round 1.
Yeah, I'll start off. I'm going to go with a heavy hitter right off the rip. This might be on some other people's lists, but I'm going with Doomsday.
Oh!
I swear I didn't even look at your notes, but you could talk about him too.
Yeah, okay.
He is the epitome of what does kill you makes you stronger. And I love it. Like every time he comes back, he's bigger and badder and meaner. And he's one of the only people in that universe that is a legit threat to Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Which to see Superman fight with fear
Yeah,
is so incredible. The art that comes in those comic panels is
wonderful.
wonderful. It's so insane. It gets so dark. You can just see how tense every panel is. Superman fighting for his life as this hulking monster is just barraging him and is just non-stop. It kind of has like that Incredible Hulk mentality. Like once his sights are on you, that's it. Like you either got to put him down or he's putting you down. And Superman doesn't want to kill.
No, he
And
still
so
holds
is
back.
Robert Downey Jr. a good fit for that?
For Doomsday?
So
Isn't he
that's
Doomsday?
Oh,
the
you think
movie's called
Doctor-
Doomsday because
Doctor
he's playing
Doom.
Doctor Doom.
I'm like, who's the?
I almost
who's
wore
the-
my new
who's the fit
Doomsday is
for
like
that?
a basically
Who would
like
be the fit for that character in a movie?
they could use
Dr.
anything
Doomsday?
because he would just
That would
be
have to be
CGI.
like
It'd be like a
CG or
suit-
like
oh.
suit type
Oh,
of
that's so
situation, like
fun.
the Hulk.
I'm very
Yeah.
confused.
He would just be a
We've
rampaging.
seen,
Girl
we've
moment.
seen
Girl
Doomsday
moment.
on screen.
I don't know what you said.
Doomsday did appear on screen
Like as a human,
in
an
BBS.
entity.
Yeah, that was a terrible iteration of him though.
We're not talking about that.
That was a waste.
We don't talk about it. But yeah,
Say
Top.
that
That's your top. Your top villain.
my top. Well, we'll go around. We'll go around. I'm starting them off, but you'll get my top villain here soon. But that's my number 3.
Number 3.
Which way do we want to go?
You wanna go
I
to
don't
Shannon?
know. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, noob.
This is my favorite. I like Bane.
Okay.
Bane
Great
is my
pick.
favorite, but Bane is like a. I feel like I should do this. The 6'7" thing.
Oh,
like
yes, the
students
6'7" is very
He-
popular
yeah.
with the children.
I don't know what that means.
Terrible. It means nothing. It means nothing. Bane is my favorite. I like his superhuman strength. I think I had no idea it was Tom Hardy in the movie because that's one of
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite movies, The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
I did not know it was Tom Hardy at all, but he had such like a superhuman, like he's genius level. He's got this immense pain tolerance, but he gets stronger when he has venom, but he only can have that if he's with Scarecrow. So like it's like coincides with.
Plus, you have
their
to
villain.
cycle on and off of this stuff. Or,
But but
I mean, so Shannon, as a natural bodybuilder, do you find it offensive that
odd that you chose
find it offensive
someone
that
on
Bane
here.
gets stronger with venom?
Interesting.
That's really funny. I didn't even think of it that way. No, I'm okay with it.
Sorry, we don't test on the podcast. So don't-
Ah, pull it off. Hell.
Water. No, I think it's fine. I don't know. He's had such presence.
Yeah.
And I can't do his voice on command, but I used to be like, for the people.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's pretend there's a crab on your face.
yeah, like the plane scene. Like I loved that
was
plane
beautiful,
scene when he's like,
Yes.
was getting
I could do
caught
it.
part of your plan? Of course. And
Yes.
he's
My
like,
wife
That
and I
sound
did Bane and
blew up
It's
was
Poison
the
Ivy.
most memorable thing of the film.
it's it's like the best way to start a movie. And
Yeah.
so he's one of my favorite villains because like he's coming and he knows what he's doing and he's like
Yep.
leave the guy behind and he does the blood. He has to
Do you have
transfer.
thoughts
He's
on
like,
Luchador
"Well, I'm
Bane?
supposed to stay.
The luchador mask.
His mask.
Well, he means like comic.
Yeah, comic
I've-
Bane. He wears like the
Yes,
Mexican mask.
I like it. I like that one when it's like the full face.
Yeah.
But I like the way they did it in the movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
compared to the artwork is way more elaborate.
And listen,
Yeah.
necessary.
whatever character was going to be in the third Batman movie had huge shoes to fill.
For
It
sure.
was almost unfair for any character
Yeah.
to follow up Heath Ledger.
He crushed it.
Say what you want about the movie, and I have a lot to say about timelines and how broken backs get healed, but he was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was like the most realistic version of Bane that you could possibly think of.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy was terrifying in that movie. When they're
I was
fighting
scared.
underground, Batman was just
First, I will break you.
Yes,
That's what he
yes.
said.
you. What was it? Where you live in the? I was born in it. You lived in the darkness or something.
I was born.
Oh,
in
and the whole story
Hold it
that
back.
He
ties.
just grabs them.
Yeah, and then it's not him. He's not the mercenary's child,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like the whole thing that it's Talia instead, and it was good.
He got punked at the end. I didn't like that. But in the comic,
He's
I mean,
awesome.
in the comic books, Superman was dead, right? So I don't know what DC was thinking, but I assume like, hey, we have the success of taking out Superman. Let's take Batman out. And it wasn't long after Superman was dead that they were like, we're gonna take Batman off the table too. And like, there's a whole comic book thing about leading up to like Bane's presence. Like someone lit all the villains out of Arkham. Batman's working overnight, getting all the villains back. He's extremely fatigued. This guy shows up. No one knows who he is because it's his first appearance.
Yeah.
He breaks Batman's back and takes him completely out in a fair one. It was, I mean, he's tired, but the impact that he had was only second to like a guy like Doomsday that's going to kill the guy.
Yeah.
You know?
He's my number one.
That's
I
your
went
number
for,
one?
I went for my number one first.
Nothing wrong with that. Do it however you want.
Because he like I don't even remember how long it took me to realize it was Tom Hardy because I was like, wow, that was impressive.
I mean, you wouldn't know.
I had no clue.
Terry, do you have one?
Sure do. So mine is
Terry's robot.
now reformed.
Hold on, your audio is a little
Sound like a
messed
robot.
up.
Oh no, Robot Terry. Hold on.
Who's beanie?
Is Robot Terry back?
It's the beanie. There's actually an antenna under his beanie.
Still Robot Terry.
I know
Chris,
your
am I
tricks.
okay for the people at home? Okay, for the people at home. Okay, mine is Jason Todd when he first shows back up again.
Ooh.
The Red Hood himself. I think he is an incredible villain when he shows up because he knows everything Batman is going to do because he was trained by the man himself, and that means trouble. He knows how to cut bat wires. He knows how to do everything, but on top of that, he's a killer. And when he shows up, he puts Batman through the ringer. So definitely Jason Todd pre-Reformation. He's a great character after Reformation, but him as a villain is just mwah,
You're a
like
big
a
fan.
pizza pie.
You're a big fan of Under the Red Hood, that movie too, right? The
I
animated
love
movie?
that movie. That's the best DC movie. Full stop.
I won't disagree.
It's a good one.
That's a good pick.
All right, John.
So I'm going to go with who I think, honestly, the DC universe should make their big bad. Because, like, the Darkseid thing is too much like Thanos. And we've already tried it. It didn't work. What about a guy that has genius-level intellect? Heals from any injury. Diseases, nothing stops him. Super strong. And as old as a caveman. So I think Vandal Savage should be the guy that should
Good
be
pick.
the big bad in DC universe.
Really good
I
pick.
love
He's
Vandal.
extremely capable as a fighter, right? He can go toe to toe with anyone, but he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, and he's been doing it for centuries and centuries. And he gets his power from a meteor landing on the ground, and
Yeah.
he's a caveman, and he just sleeps next to it, and it completely changes his DNA. So then all of a sudden he doesn't age. He heals. He's like Wolverine, but stronger and smarter,
Yeah.
and without the adamantium and the blades.
Yeah, he was
Basically, he's not Wolverine.
Yeah, I always got
Not
Craven
Wolverine at all.
vibes from
Yeah.
him, but way better.
If you watch him in he's not in the Justice League animated series, right? He's in the not Teen Titans, Young Justice. I think he's like in the first couple seasons of that, and you just see this guy that's like, he's just planning everything. He's just playing all the strings. I think that'd be a great big bad for DC moving forward. What do you got for the second?
Yeah, he's cool. I also like that he's been in like every major war.
Yeah.
Which I just think is cool.
Yep.
Like I love seeing like the different animations of him and some stuff, or like just like the comic panels of him fighting in different wars.
Yeah.
I love shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, but up next, there's so many to pick from. I'm gonna try and spread them out here a little bit and try not to go for some too obvious ones. And I got Doomsday out of the way. I'm gonna go see if you can guess off 3 words. Azarath, Metreon, Synthos. I'm going with Trigon.
I don't know who that is.
Oh man,
Raven's
Like,
dad.
I was gonna say that.
Oh,
So-
yes. Okay. All right. Mystique's dad?
I was gonna say Trigon.
That's
Great
Marvel.
one.
We're going
Marvel.
DC.
DC.
Sorry, Terry Bear. Terry and I are always overlapping picks. Yeah, Trigon is, if you don't know who he is basically Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Like to sum it up, right? Like he commands the underworld, and he is Raven's father. And Raven is another one of my all-time favorite DC characters. And Trigon is haunting. He kind of has this like Darkseid is type of thing going on, where he's always lingering in the backs of the minds of not just Raven, but any of like the magical beings in the universe are always fully aware that they have to keep him at bay. And if you've seen any of the Justice League Dark movies, they're a lot of fun.
So my first introduction to him was in Teen Titans.
Same.
And Raven's this girl. Her powers are magical, and she's extremely strong.
Yeah.
But
Think
she
like
has a stone in her.
Scarlet Witch.
And she's a
Oh,
smoke
yes.
show.
Kind of.
Yes.
So she has
Yeah.
a stone in her head, and
Yeah.
she is the one that's like holding her father at bay, like chained up within the stone.
Yeah.
Then I did, like you said, the animated movies, the DC animated movies,
Yeah.
leading all the way up to where Superman fights Darkseid. Superman comes back. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
you get back, you get your health back, and your costume comes out. How do you get a costume?
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
Superman fought Darkseid, and then Trigon appears, and then they're fighting, and Trigon is like giving Darkseid the business.
It's sick.
He's very OP. He's very strong.
Yeah, so watch Justice League Dark if you need some good DC animated movies, and John Constantine in those is one of the best iterations of him I've seen, and I think we should have more of that.
He's like the through line almost of that
Yeah.
entire universe. It's like you start. It's basically a riff on like DC when they did the comic series New 52.
Yeah.
And it kind of follows like the heroes are a little bit darker and they're starting off younger.
that.
So
I like-
Superman's
all
a
right.
little bit
cool.
a little bit tougher, but the animated films all are within the same universe. So it really is a good watch, and
Okay.
the ending pays off for sure.
Well, you guys have
a
given
great
me lots
pick.
of things to watch. I watched Pinocchio.
The Guillermo one?
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but we'll get around to
Yeah,
some
I make a
Guillermo
list
talk.
of them. I'm like, what are they talking about? I need to educate myself, give myself something new to
I
watch.
love that. Muscle Geeks.
Yeah.
Smart guys.
Shannon, my
My
girl,
glasses are in the
watching
car.
Pinocchio.
I don't know what he said.
Whatever you say, Robot Terry.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have no idea what you're saying. Beep, boop, boop.
So Shannon, what do you got for your second pick?
Mine are the obvious ones, obviously, but I'm okay with that because I'm very much into the people who actually play the roles of them, and I've loved the Joker since Jack Nicholson.
Sure.
When I was a cheerleader, when I was like 7, I got to be the Joker in our routine, and I had this little mask, and I had to do the laugh of the Joker. So I always, and I have a really like over smile
Stuck with you.
normally in my life, so.
Do it. Do it.
Like a
Look
cheesy
at her in the camera and
smile.
do it.
Like, it's so cheesy. like you know, you see like girls who are like practice soft smiles, and like I'm like, do it, just practice. And I get on stage even for bodybuilding shows, and I'm like, you suck. Your faces suck. You make
Back
these
to see Abby.
smiles. So the Joker has that evilness, and Heath Ledger was like the absolute best way for Joker to be ever done for me. I loved him before, like in 10 Things I Hate About You, but he's
A Knight's Tale.
so much more than Knight's
Love
Tale.
Knight's
Such
Tale.
a good movie. All the music, music and the singing.
Great soundtrack.
Right. So he is my absolute favorite because I'm surprised he doesn't drink milk, but that's for my
Okay.
Frankenstein thing. But he is so unhinged. Everything, like, he's like, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Like some of his lines just resonate with me. I'm like, he's terrifying.
I love.
Yeah.
And just his manipulation and fear. He doesn't fear death. He doesn't fear anything. He's just going to do whatever it takes.
He's going to do whatever it takes to make Batman kill him.
And like
that's
when
his
Alfred
victory.
said some men just want to watch the world burn is the exact way to
Terry does a
describe
good
Joker.
Alfred.
Joker is just out for
Wine.
Yeah,
whatever.
I love Terry's outfit.
He
Makes
doesn't
me
like
laugh every
Alfred.
time.
Master wine.
Muscle.
I love
Master
how
wine.
impactful that movie was,
Yeah.
like the culture.
Mhm.
Everyone was dressed up as Heath Ledger's Joker for Halloween for years after that.
There was an episode of The Office where they did it.
Yeah.
And a couple of them were the Joker, and he was like, "It took me so much time. It took
Kevin
me
was?
8 hours." Yeah, he's like, "Took
And
me 8
the
hours." Creed, Dwight.
Show my geekiness here. When that movie came out, I did one of his monologues for a theater class,
I don't blame you. It's great.
and it was
Theater
so fun.
nerd.
The theater, yes. But all right, Terry has been replaced by the Quaker
Dude,
Oats man.
another thing real fast, the Joker. So Jack Nicholson, when he played Batman,
He went.
or when he played in the Batman films as the Joker, he was one of the first guys that got like, one of the first, not the first, to get like back end points on the box office. So he made a fuck ton of money from being the Joker in that movie.
Yeah,
For a lot of people, he is the Joker.
he is.
Yeah.
That
And I respect
smile,
it. I get it.
the distorted faces in that movie, like that's very haunting because there wasn't CGI. They had to make it like think about the dolls. Dolls are creepy.
Jack Napier. That's who he was.
Jack
in that.
Napier, yeah, man. Plus, Nicholson's eyes are so
He's
good
just a
in the movie. Just when he's
piercing
looking,
appearance.
you're just like, I believe that you are a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He does that so well.
He's absolutely terrifying. So
Where
the
does he get
Joker's,
those
yeah.
wonderful toys. Terry,
All
are you? Do you got one?
Is he? I thought he was wearing like a pirate's blouse
Oh, I wish he was.
for a second
Like
with
the
his
Seinfeld
beanie.
episode?
I was like, "Are you?"
Don't
wearing-"
act like I
Just
would
from
not
the-
wear a
the
pirate
side
blouse.
view.
I would
It's not a
wear a pirate
blouse.
blouse.
I was like, "You're wearing a pirate blouse."
Beanie Terry is here, and he's got one for you.
You look like 2006, and you're doing great.
Abby's a chef. Hi, Chef Abby. Okay, I got one for you, and it is Reverse Flash. I think Reverse
damn it,
Flash
Terry.
is
Your last
so
one?
That was going to be my
Cool.
last one, but I took his Trigon.
because he is like an ultimate murderer type of villain. He genuinely hates Barry Allen. So much so that he went back in time to kill his mom. The reason that he became the Flash is because of Reverse Flash. Because Reverse Flash hated someone so much, he went back and unwittingly started the entire Flash thing. It's a great villain. I recommend reading his involvement in The Button, because he is the one who basically is there to kill I think Batman's son, because Batman is Thomas Wayne in that universe. And he ends up the end of it is he kind of dies and is like, I just saw the face of God, and he just saw Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen, which is crazy. So Reverse Flash is in a bunch of cool stories, but Flashpoint Paradox, the DC animated movie,
That's
go
a
ahead and
great
give it a
one,
watch. But yeah, you wanna talk about a hatred, go back in time and kill someone's mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's nasty. He's got a cool costume.
It's very rough.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It makes me think of that dude Thanos tortures every year for his birthday.
Yeah,
The
that guy's
one
awesome.
guy.
The one
Of the
guy.
one guy.
He just shows up. Hey, don't drink that.
All right, so
Happy birthday, buddy.
my one pick will be a character I was introduced to in Batman the Animated Series. It's Mr. Freeze.
Oh,
I think
chill.
not Arnold,
Yes,
but Uma Thurman in that movie made me realize girls are awesome. But Mr. Freeze in Batman the Animated Series is probably the best Batman the Animated Series episode I've ever seen.
so good.
You can argue, is this guy a villain, or is he just a guy that loves his wife and wants to like cure her illness at all costs? And you can make the argument either way. Is he a villain? Is he not? But through like all of the things that he did, you know, he sacrificed his humanity too. So like, even if his wife comes back, which I think there was an animated series episode about that, he couldn't do anything. He didn't feel anymore. How are you going to consummate returning?
Right.
You know, but he's stuck behind a glass shield to preserve himself. He has an ice gun. But if you guys, anyone ever has time to watch Batman the Animated Series, you got to watch it. It's artwork. And that episode of Mr. Freeze, I'm 41 years old. I was watching that Saturday morning cartoons or like coming home from school.
Yeah, man.
That thing is still in my brain. So Mr. Freeze is my second pick, and not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's a good pick, man.
Thanks.
And that episode is so good.
It's powerful.
They get so much emotion across.
Isn't it Nora?
They don't make cartoons
Nora.
like that anymore, though.
No, I wish they
Cartoons
would.
are not the same.
No,
Except
not
for
even
X-Men
close.
97.
Yeah, on Disney. I was Mystique one year for Halloween.
Sick.
Did you watch X-Men 97?
I watched it because of you guys.
That movie is, that
Did it?
show
I watched it
is
because of you guys. I was like,
so
I need
good.
new things to watch. So you guys have you took over the time on my Monday nights when I was in prep, like deep into an 80-minute cardio. So then when you mention stuff, I'm like, now I have something to watch, and this would, because I don't like reality TV.
No.
So I cannot watch I've never seen the episode of The Bachelor in my life. I don't know what Love Island is. None of that. So like this has been like a nice way for me to like go into things I
Nice.
enjoy. So
X-Men 97 is coming
So
back in the
good.
spring.
Can't wait.
A
Cannot
guy that used to be on the show, he's named Shall Not Be Spoken, got in a big argument about it. We still to this day talk about how great that show is. Shannon, what's your next pick?
oh
Wait, I'm sorry.
no, it's you.
I'm sorry,
You
Derek.
always try and
It's like an
skip me.
Uno card.
Derek has a new
It's all
shirt
right.
on that he got at GameStop. He got 3 shirts for like $23, and this is the
really
one.
cool.
And that
Yes.
is a cool shirt.
It's a cool shirt.
It'd be, Chris brought this up. It'd be cool in blacklight, I think. That'd be pretty sick.
I think
It'd be cool if that was an Alpha Flight shirt.
Right?
we'll talk about it.
Do it. I would wear
Like
it.
another
We'll talk about it.
But all right, for my final pick, this is tough. A couple of my picks have been taken. Reverse Flash, Bane. I'm having a hard time. But I'm going to go with... Man, this is hard. I'm going to have to go... So you might argue he's a bit of an anti-hero. But I'm going with Black Adam.
Oh
Was he
all
one
right.
of yours?
no!
Oh, okay.
I just saw him in the credits.
I just
So-
also picture The Rock and
It's not that Black Adam.
No.
but
no.
it's still
No, Dwayne Johnson. You leave Black Adam alone. Stay away.
that like ruins the it's like
yeah.
cancels
Oh, man.
for me.
That, yeah.
He's much more regal in the comics.
Yeah.
Like
Like
it
his
shouldn't have
royalty,
been done the way it
like,
was
he's,
done.
He's very above everybody. Like he is a god on Earth, and I like that he. Like 'cause I always thought Shazam was cool, but
Yeah.
Black Adam, even cooler. He's got the
Yeah.
black suit. That's what got my attention at first, as being a little spooky, nerdy boy growing up. I always thought the costume was cool, but then like that he has the power of all the Egyptian gods, and you know, his town that he's from is
Kondak.
is just super cool, and how he's just like almost like apocalypse kind of like origin, where like he is known but it's kind of like mythological, and then he like shows up again, like he's there to claim his town. Like I love that he takes over, and I love him most in Deceased.
What does he do in DC's?
So he has Kondak completely
You're right.
ordered off
You're right.
from everybody. Like kind of like this. I keep making references. I think most people know it's like Wakanda, right?
Yeah.
It's shut off from the world. They don't need anybody else. They're not talking to anybody else. But then some heroes show up seeking refuge, and he's cold as ice. He has nothing to do with it. But then shit happens, and it's jeopardized. And Black Adam getting turned is awesome.
I relate Black Adam a lot to Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
You know, he's like a magic-based anti-hero. And like, even though Doctor Doom's a villain, he's like, sometimes, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's like a hero to his own people. Kind
He
of
is.
creates a utopia.
He's their hero.
And that's kind of like Black Adam. Like he's a ruler in his place. And maybe a lot of things that he does to his people in the kingdom is like not what we think is like true like diplomacy, but to his people, it's like a flourishing utopia in some capacity.
Yeah,
so
man.
like
I just like him a lot for all those reasons. I know it's one of my more shallow answers, but I just think he's cool as shit.
you know who Black Adam is?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, better in the comics than in it's just the Rock just taints the.
They did.
I have thoughts on The
It's
Rock,
just-
and if you've watched the show,
I've
you've
watched.
heard him.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm like I watch Jumanji still. Like
Wayne.
sometimes it's such
He's
a.
the same character in
He's
every
the
movie.
same. He's the same guy.
Listen, I saw him. I
I can
saw
feel
him in
the
Sorry,
rage
Dwayne.
bubbling up.
I saw him in the fighting machine.
Change your shirt.
Did
Isn't
you
that what
see
it is?
that? The new one? His
Yeah.
new movie?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah.
I mean, I was shocked that they it was cool that they were able to get MMA going. He got lost in the character. There's a lot of times I didn't see The Rock. So, I mean, he played the character very well. I just didn't think the movie was
Okay.
kind of flubbed out. But Shannon, what do you got for your next pick?
I like this one because he's more into the mental and like using your fear against you. And I've always thought he was very creepy. And then when they came into the movie for the first, for which one was it? The Dark Knight?
Batman.
No, Batman Begins.
Yeah.
When they showed their rendition of this character, I was like, that is terrifying because he's terrifying. So the Scarecrow is one of my favorites because I think Scarecrow is, aside from the Wizard of Oz, is a terrifying kind of subject, and I think
they're creepy.
how he uses fear, your own fear, and like enhances it. That's really scary. And then when I saw it, Cillian Murphy is a terrifying,
Who was up for
actor.
Bruce Wayne in that
which I
film
cannot
series.
imagine because he scares me.
Mhm.
Like he just looks
Yeah.
scary. I couldn't watch the 28 Days Later. Like I still can't.
Really?
I turned it on and turned it off. I was so scared because he has like this look, Peaky Blinders, everything. But like he made Scarecrow come to life for me from the comic book and like the pictures of like that exaggerated mask and
Love that,
that-
the little, like the sack goes over. Love it.
yeah, and
Good
like the
callback.
whole and how they just made it work the way they did from my like 2D version of seeing it. It was awesome.
He was always like he was in every movie of the trilogy, of the Nolan trilogy.
Yeah.
And he was always like the sub boss
Yeah.
in each one. And again, Batman the animated series, watch the episode on the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good pick.
Yeah.
Great pick. Terry, are you still with us? No sound from Terry.
Hey.
Hey, Terry's here with sound.
Oh, much better.
Oh, good. Good. We doing villains? What is this? We're partying?
Oh, welcome to the show, Terry. So tonight we're doing top 3 villains from DC.
Top 3 villains from DC.
You've already done 2.
It's got to be Heat Wave.
No, actually, you know who's been in my head the whole time has been Sinestro.
I
In
almost
that,
said that. Terry's always on my page.
this is one of the scariest villains out there because he, much like Batman, weaponizes fear. He has actually given Batman a ring to wield that lantern because he is a guy who, with the help of Parallax, has kind of infused the ability of fear into the yellow ring. He gets really dangerous and really mean later on, like Planet Destroyer mean. And he is just like Hal Jordan's biggest threat, with the exception of my actual answer, which is Parallax, which is when Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, went bad and put on 10 rings and became a force to be reckoned with. It was later retconned that he was infected by this. It's called like the yellow stain, which is why originally Green Lanterns had an issue with the color yellow, but it was really just an issue with Parallax, who was the person who took over. Well, Parallax got into Hal Jordan, and if Chris can show you a picture, he is one of the craziest looking people. It's when he got
Yeah.
the white streaks, which I also have, so I am also turning evil.
Oh.
And
Is that why you're
killed a
getting
bunch of green.
shredded again? Are you gonna do a
Yeah.
Hal Jordan?
Yeah, he
should do
killed
it.
a bunch of Green Lanterns and stole their rings so he could be powerful enough to
You should
basically
do that.
walk into the power ring and become the most powerful Green Lantern. It's a great redemption arc too, but yeah, that thing.
Solid pick.
Yeah.
How did you like him in the movie?
Very poorly, barely poorly represented. They really misfired because Sinestro's in that movie, but not the villain of that movie, and they were clearly setting it up for another one.
Yeah,
and honestly, that was a good-looking Sinestro by Mark Strong. But it's a shame they never got there. But they'll do them. They'll do them right eventually. And then special runner-up is Clayface. Clayface is just the dog. He is awesome. He has some amazing stories, and he is sometimes good and is sometimes bad. But he was so interesting in the new adventures of Batman and Superman, which was after Batman the Animated Series.
Good pick.
Yeah, and I can't wait for that movie to come out. That movie.
Yeah, I can't
talk
wait.
about it a long time ago, but that's going to be like my most anticipated of that year. I think it's next year. My last pick is going to be, of course, the guy. Derek already brought him up. DC Comics was having a tough time in the 90s. They didn't know what to do with Superman. We've done everything. What do we do? And then someone was like, let's kill him. How are you going to do that? Let's create a character that can beat him one-on-one. This guy, the Justice League at the time was extremely watered down. But Doomsday just ran through all of them easily. I mean, he opened up a car door and shut it on Booster Gold Terry's head. It was unreal.
Hashtag Terry for Booster.
I remember Doomsday threw Booster Gold so far and so hard his flight ring couldn't control where he was going, and he just had his shield up, and then you just see someone grab him like this and like stops him and was like, what did you say his name was? And it's Superman, just like this great, like shredded. That should be like the physique segment.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
That one. But he's just like, what'd you say? And then he's like giving him the lowdown as Superman's flying to go see Doomsday. And then Superman's just standing like this, and Doomsday hits him, and Superman just eats it. Absolutely eats it. It's just standing there. He's like, what you call
knew
him?
that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Then Doomsday takes his foot, kicks him, and that knocks the wind out of him, sends him flying. Anyway, Doomsday was when I started getting into comics, and it was like one of the first villains, and it was terrifying. Superman's the guy that can do everything. He's the hero of heroes. He's the granddaddy of them all. And some guy just beat him to death. Now, like, they retconned it to where he didn't die. He was in a Kryptonian coma. But the idea of Doomsday, right? Like, no matter how much you do to him or what you do to him, he's coming back and he'll be immune to the way that you murdered him. So, like, Superman couldn't beat him to death again, or couldn't beat him again in a physical fight. Doomsday was the reason that I was first introduced to, like, PTSD, because you watch the follow-up comic to this one, and Superman's back from the dead. He's laying in bed with Lois, and he's having nightmares. He's having nightmares about having to fight Doomsday, and he knows he's still out there, and he just is like terrified of him coming back. And Wave Rider comes up and grabs him and says he's back, and then Superman has to go to Apocalypse to fight him, Darkseid's planet. The thing that I remember watching is like Superman's cloud, like the bubbles in his brain. Yeah. And he's terrified that he has to go and fight this guy because he knows last time I fought him, I died.
Right.
So it reminds me of the Max. Do you remember the cartoon, The Max from MTV?
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of.
We should get into that one day.
Right.
But Doomsday to me was just a character. I mean, he got watered down. There's been a lot of other iterations. I mean, he's gotten intelligence. He started to become kind of like a Cartman or a Kenny character because everyone would kill him to show how strong they are. But it just shook me that Superman just kept trying to hold him back from Metropolis, hold him back, fight him back. He wouldn't murder him, but he just kept trying to stop him from getting to Metropolis, and it ended up in like blows, and they just took each other out. But yeah, Doomsday.
Sick pick, dude. I also, the origin for Doomsday is so depressing. It's sad. Like the scientist that creates him just keeps killing him over and over to test out his hypothesis of if he got that DNA correct.
Oh my gosh, that's like a good lead into Frankenstein.
Yeah. They have a Kryptonian baby. I think he's a Kryptonian. Scientists put him in a harsh environment on this planet. Every time the child or the baby is murdered, they harvest what remains, and then they create like another version of him. And he's like
his DNA
immune to that
remembers.
way of murdering. And then they put him out again, and then like wolves eat him.
This is terrible.
Right. So like his body cells remember what happened.
Yeah.
So every time he comes back, his body's like, it's like an immune system. It's like, oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
we're
he
immune to
can-
this now. Like, all right. And then, so yeah, every time he kills him, he comes back.
Eerie.
That's why everyone's freaked out. They're like, oh, well, I can't put a laser through his head now because he's got the shit right there ready to eat it. It's
That's
cool.
wild.
He's a rage monster. He's like the Hulk, but he has less intelligence.
Oh.
And every
think
time
he
you
beats
kill
the
him, he
Hulk.
comes back to life, and you can't kill him that way again. So it's
Yeah, he beats the
wild.
Hulk in my opinion, but we can get there another time.
just a little consideration for.
Please.
Go ahead, Derek.
I was just going to do like
Do you have a special consideration?
special consideration. I'm going to go with Bane, even though you already talked about him,
Yes.
but different Bane.
Okay.
More fun Bane.
Luchador.
No. Well, yes, but no.
Okay.
I'm going with the Bane from the Harley Quinn show on HBO Max, the cartoon.
I've not seen.
Oh my God.
It's very funny.
It is hilarious. I love it. The Bane in that is so comical.
I'm here for the orgy.
Yeah.
The gangbang.
Yeah. Or like he just has all these running gags because he's always a background character.
With his voice.
Yeah, but his
Muffled.
voice, oh my God. That's half the reason I did him for Halloween the one year, is just because I wanted to do that
It's a
voice.
good
all-
costume.
Yeah.
But he has this running gag where he goes to Starbucks, and every time he goes there, the barista gets the order wrong or puts the name wrong on the cup,
Because you can't hear what he says.
and Bane gets outraged every time as he's going to explode the coffee shop. And he finally blows up the coffee shop, and he makes the barista like his new arch enemy for like the Legion of Doom. And then he blows up the coffee shop only to find out the Joker was like tipping the barista extra to write his
time.
name wrong on the cup the whole time. I don't know. And
a good
Poison
one.
Ivy gets divorced from Kite Man, and Bane has a whole arc where he wants his pasta maker back that he gifted them for the wedding. So every time he's in the same room, he just finds a way to work it into the conversation.
That show is
Like,
great.
You should really return my pulse. Quite rude.
I love
That show is great.
What's that on HBO?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really
It's
fun.
like a silly animated
All right,
show, but
I'm
it's
all in.
Very adult animation.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Harley Quinn is herself. It is good.
just one consideration. I would say Darkseid has a older woman that trains his elite soldiers and practically like will enslave them to make them like subservient to Darkseid and her. And she trains them to turn into these elite killers, and it's Granny Goodness.
Great pick.
So
I'll pull up
I
and
watched.
need a
I was
picture.
introduced to her
Brutal.
from The Adventures of Superman, and when they went over to Apocalypse, and you're just seeing this lady, and she's like enslaving these humans. I think it was Turbin, Detective
Yeah.
Dan Turbin, that she had like leashed up, and then having the fight. Like it probably wasn't Turbin, but
Dude.
just the idea of like just taking someone's freedom away
Yeah.
and turning them into like
She takes literal
pet.
gods and puts them on leashes to go walk
Yeah.
around Apocalypse and like be literal coffee tables or whatever else. Like you were just below the lowest of low.
yeah.
I loved her in
She looked great in Zack Snyder's one. You see her in the
Oh, can we see a picture?
end of the Snyder Cut.
Her?
yeah, that was a good interpretation of her. What was
Chris? Could you?
Terry? What was the book you lent me?
Okay. Granny Goodness.
The book,
Yeah,
Mr. Miracle.
yeah, Mr. Miracle. Thank you. I was having a brain fart. Yeah, I love that book, Mr.
I think
Miracle.
the book is in there.
And yeah, Granny Goodness in that is pretty cool too.
I think she was voiced by a guy, like an old guy.
She looks
Yeah, most terrifying.
like-
She's right there.
she is getting the discount at the store. Like for sure.
Shannon, do you have any
Scary.
one that like maybe didn't make your list,
Honorable
but
mentions.
you have?
No, not
Okay.
really. Like I really like when I saw Bane.
You're a rogue
I was
gallery
like,
person.
I really
Yeah.
loved it.
So
Bane's my top.
Ed Asner voiced Granny Goodness.
Really?
Ed Asner?
Superman,
He
Batman,
was
Apocalypse.
Santa in
Really?
Elf.
That's so funny.
In what year did he do that?
I'm not gonna. Well, I don't
That
know.
he is Santa and Elf.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
That's
What
hilarious.
a range.
Yeah.
Shout out Ed Asner. Maybe we'll get him on.
All right. Speaking of zombies, we have he's passed. Right? All right. So
It'll work.
here we go, guys. Sorry if I get this wrong. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein,
We did it.
is finally alive on Netflix, and we're diving straight into the heart of this gothic masterpiece. From Oscar Isaac's tormented Victor to Jacob Elordi's haunting take on the creature, this film delivers the beauty, tragedy, and horror only Del Toro can craft. Fair warning, this is a full spoiler review, so if you haven't seen it
ruin the
yet,
whole thing for
hit
everyone.
pause, come back after you experience the monster for yourself. So Shannon, since you are our guest, please go first.
Oh my
Tell
gosh, I have
us your
notes.
thoughts.
I'm a visual person. I'm an art teacher, so I'm super visual.
Oh, yeah.
I also really like the choice of Oscar Isaac because I think he has such a great range of in his acting. To me, he's Poe Dameron, but he's also so nice and such a kind character. To see him be totally opposite
Yeah.
in this was really cool. He did it really well. I loved the colors. I think first and foremost was the colors
Sure.
of everything. The red that he uses. He uses that in Pinocchio. But he uses the red, but he uses colors on both ends of the spectrum. Like red can be blood for death or red can be for love. Like he uses it in both ways, but he also did green for nature and for like the toxic like capsules that are inside where he creates this creature. And I love the contrast in the whole movie. Oscar Isaac is so good at being a creep.
Yeah.
In this, and
He's absolutely a terrible human being.
terrible. And it dawned on me when I saw him drinking milk when he was doing the lesson with his dad. He was drinking milk, and I was like, he is a psychopath. Because if you think about it, I wrote down, what did I say? No Country for Old Men, drinking milk. Like, it's a little unsettling for people to drink milk.
You have a
really
record
wrote
of
this down.
psychopaths that drink milk.
I
I got
was
another one
like,
for you,
drinking
too.
milk has
And he's
got to
in
be
that
a
movie.
weird thing. So I researched it that like it's a unsettling drink, and most villains, it's like a youth drink, but it's like violent in their nature.
The benefactor.
Clockwork Orange drinks milk.
Yep.
The inbreds in Mad Max, they drink milk. So it's like,
Or they drink like a woman.
yeah, it's like so unsettling
milk.
and kind of creepy.
That milk comes from their
In
boobies.
Get Out, Allison Williams drinks milk. And like right when I saw that as like a young kid, I'm like, this kid's not right. Like his relationship with his mother wasn't
That's
right.
a great point. If they're drinking milk, something's wrong.
It used to
like-
be so good.
It used to be
I do
good
love milk.
at dinner, but like now it's like that's all you drink all day.
Right.
That's really weird.
Like who
Yeah.
comes in like, I just mowed the lawn. I could take some milk out.
Get out. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I thought it was really good. I really liked it. I loved their choice of Frankenstein. He was like the perfect gentle giant.
He was an
like,
absolute unit too.
he was
Yeah.
awesome. So he's 6'5", and Oscar Isaac is 5'9". So like they really were able to do the height difference, and like I think it looked like he was a man who was put together. The way he was walking was really done well, and I liked the one moment where he looked like the typical Frankenstein that we think he looks like with his haircut. He was getting his haircut, and he looks into the mirror, and you see his really strong brow ridge and like the cut where he's put together, and his hair's kind of fuzzy. We don't see that anywhere else.
It's a nice little
And his
homage.
hair's long. He looks more like the Last Mohicans, kind of when
Yeah.
he's like walking through.
Yeah.
He's got that Daniel Day-Lewis thing going on, but he was like the right role. I don't know that actor really from
The
anything
movie
else.
was very well casted.
Yeah, they
it
picked
really
the right
was.
people. Elizabeth is just a creepy person. I think she's a creepy actor. Mia Roth.
Yeah, she's been huge in
It's-
the horror world the past like 5-6 years now.
Yes, she's in a lot of questionable things. Like she's in with her husband Shia LaBeouf. They're in Nymphomaniacs, I guess, is a show they were in together.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Don't say that too loud. He'll hear us. Have you ever seen the Shia LaBeouf musical?
No.
No, it's a musical. I should know that.
Terry, you know what I'm talking about? The Shia LaBeouf musical. Running through the woods, it's Shia LaBeouf. Hunting you, the sport, it's Shia LaBeouf. Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, Shia LaBeouf. He's walking through the woods. Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
He's getting closer now. Shia LaBeouf.
Buff.
What else did it say?
Attacked him with a Shia surprise. Oh,
I think that was really. I mean, that was really. I just thought it was great. I love Christoph Waltz. He's
never bad.
He's never
any
bad.
role.
And
speaking of milk, Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah.
Glorious Bastards.
I'm just sitting here like
Nazis
shaking,
drank
waiting to say
milk.
that. Yeah.
We hate milk.
Yeah, so just be wary of someone who drinks milk
I
as
think
a
it's
choice all day.
I think it's
Right.
wild. Like before the podcast started, we were just briefly talking about Frankenstein, and like I only knew to look at that because before I saw the movie, I just like popped on an interview of him talking about like the color palettes and how he used them. And the green was for the girl, the character in that, and then like the red, exactly everything. You picked it up without having someone to tell you that that's what it is. A lot of there's some gory moments in this movie that you don't expect, like when the mansion blows up and he hits that wall and his leg is just
Crushed.
yeah.
And how he gets the prosthetic leg. Well, and then
And he's such a doctor.
yeah.
He's so emotionless when like they're doing public hangings, and he's just basically like pulling people's shirt up or
Yeah.
pulling the stuff, saying you have a strong back. Like he's just. And then you go into his laboratory where he's working on stuff, and there's just dead bodies everywhere, and he's just completely emotionless to it. So I like the movie. I like the movie. And I like, but now that I look at it, you know, and the movie was shot. It looks like I don't know if it was set to maybe look like a play or to look like art, like a painting in motion, but it was just very colorful to where it almost looked like, yeah, this is a
Fake. It
Netflix
was like-
budget movie. You
But
know?
it was, I think the high contrast of the color made it more eerie. Like, because when they pull up to the tower and all the grass is so green, and then it's just decay and like this rotting building that goes all the way up on like a cliff.
Mhm.
And he looks out, and like when they stand around the whole upstairs, I was like, oh my gosh, someone's going to fall in. Like, please move back. Like, the mother in me was like, can you guys just back up a little
Or when
bit?
he's climbing the pole to put the thing for the
Yeah, I was
electricity to
like,
come
and
down.
now
Why are you doing
coming
it now?
down
You couldn't
is-
have that up there installed already. Why do you have to do it right now?
It
With your
was so
stupid red gloves.
unsettling.
Like,
I'm like, there's no harness. There's nobody there.
Well, and Christoph Waltz is like, can you put me in that?
it
into
would,
that
and it's like
body?
you had that chance,
But he can't.
and you didn't, and
You
because
didn't want
he's
him
not
to.
thinking like that, and he has no
You got a dirty
compassion for
dangle
what
and
he
he can't do
made.
it.
He's like, after we're done,
Yeah.
after that we're done.
But he doesn't even like
financed the whole
acknowledge it's a
thing.
person. Yeah,
Well, yeah, he's
he's like, you're a thing. I'm gonna tie you up. Like
he's trying to get him to speak words, and the girl was like, just nice to him.
teach him like a person, and like the whole blind man. Oh, we didn't even go there with the
That
blind
relationship
man.
really
was
showed you how
awesome.
sweet he was.
Yes.
And that there was humanity. Like the monster is more human than the maker.
Yeah.
You know?
So I thought that was interesting that like the two stories came up. The first story was creator. The second story was the creature. It's like they both are very similar words to create, but it's like who's really the one who's the crazy one is
Yeah.
Victor.
Frankenstein reminded me of Clark, my dog. He's just a gentle giant.
He's a gentle giant.
Extremely gentle giant.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it. I've only seen the first half.
Well,
But
it's great.
I love Guillermo del Toro stuff. I love the super artsy thing. Anything that's like Mary Shelley, Anne Rice, that type of stuff. I'm usually,
It was just well done. The beginning, though, I have to say, was very Transformers. The first Transformers. I was like, what am I
Did the movie end with the Linkin Park song?
watching? No, the first Transformers where they
Oh, you're
have
saying when the
Captain
grand-
Witwicky.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay.
wait a minute. I had a moment where I was like, this reminds me of Captain Witwicky looking for
That's a good
Optimus
pickup.
Prime. And I was like,
Good pickup.
that's very relatable. but
but-
that's what I thought of first thing. And I just giggled about it.
He's too strong though.
Yeah, no. I
He
was like-
pushes the ship out of the ice.
yeah.
Come on, brother.
It was awesome.
Frankenstein's monster is supposed to be like that.
I guess, but
He is a force of nature and abomination. Like he is supposed to be.
And he can't die.
Yeah, and I always thought I don't know if they address this at the end of this movie because I haven't finished it. But I always thought, all right, Frankenstein is pieced together by everything, right?
Mhm.
That means he's got solid brain in there that is also healing
Mhm.
because of his healing factor.
Mhm.
Do you remember who the hell he was at one point? Is that like, why doesn't that brain heal enough to the point where it's like, holy shit, my wife, my family, like, what am I
Maybe
like
he's
in?
different other parts of.
Like,
people's
is
brains.
it different parts
Maybe.
of brains?
I mean, he was just like sticking his fingers in wherever to like piece
Yeah.
them together
part always
without
confused
like
me.
worry, like a puzzle.
but
I don't know.
You want Frankenstein to be like, my wife,
my wife, like,
my wife.
I love so much about what I've seen so far, though. I love the art and everything. Like, you can even see like this middle picture here, like that wall.
Well, so
I want that in my house.
that face there. So I pick up on all this the little things, like there's a face just like that woman, this sculpture
Mhm.
on the back of Elizabeth's dress when she has the red
Awesome.
umbrella walking through the town and he catches her before confession. He spots
Hell
her
yeah.
and she turns around and this face is on the back of her shawl.
Mm.
Nice pickup.
Shannon,
Yeah.
come on.
Let's go.
I was really pumped that this was coming out because I really like Oscar Isaac and I just
Same.
love Guillermo del Toro. I can't do it either. Guillermo
Ah,
It's a
all right.
mouthful of
del
words.
Toro.
Yeah.
You'll end up on a
teach-
reel.
I don't teach no-
And the
um,
TikTokers will come at you.
They'll
I
get
don't
you.
teach real words. I teach colors and shapes.
Pictures.
Ah, it's a spectrum. Terry, did you watch this and did you like it?
I enjoyed. I watched half of this, and the only reason I didn't watch the other half, is because I felt I couldn't give it the respect it deserved. So I put on YouTube. I really liked this. I thought it felt like a film that I needed to pay attention to. This is not a 2-screen movie. This is a 1-screen movie. So you got to really focus on the one screen and pay attention. Oscar Isaac is putting on a fun little show.
Yeah, he's acting.
I like Elordi. I like Elordi better than I thought. So far, the intro to this movie is fantastic.
It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
The ship
gripping
scene.
immediately.
Yeah.
It's. I was not expecting that at all, and I thought it was like, oh, this is like Frank's a superhero. This is a beast coming after us.
Yeah.
And I just think they really did a great job with the first part and the second part. I like that Victor is wrong and a little like twisted and demented.
Yeah, he's off.
I like that he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
He wants to steal his brother's wife. Like you guys said, he chains up the beast downstairs. He says, "Don't touch." That scene where he's like, "Don't touch me. Don't ever touch me."
Mm-hmm.
Is rough, but he does try and save that guy too. But I don't know. As soon as it's over, he's like, "All right, I don't care. I got to do what I got to do." Like, there's no remorse in the man. It's an interesting take on the character. Oh, and great hair. Great hair.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
hair. Great head of hair.
Also,
John.
how about the prosthetic is a more efficient or a more effective prosthesis than what we have today? Shout out to the prosthetic.
Silver.
Yeah. All right. So, does anyone else have any other thoughts about the movie before we move on to the
Highly recommend it. But
Yeah,
pay
I'm excited
attention.
to finish it.
Terry, I agree. I had to pay attention too. I wanted to stop it to make sure I saw it all the way through rather than not pay attention. I mean, it's long. It's a long
It's
movie.
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before-
I couldn't give it its
I also
justice. so I
appreciated
had
the
to turn it off.
chapters.
On the next
Yeah.
time we do a movie watch, let's Derek watch the first half of a movie and Terry watch the second half of the movie.
And then we'll have a full
try to figure out what
Yeah.
happens. They
Let's
tell
piece
each
it
other what the
together.
result was.
That's great.
I love it.
All right, guys. So definitely go watch it. It's worth it. It's on Netflix right now. Let's get into Nintendo. So this is our segment where we talk about Nintendo-related things, and this just popped
All-inclusive.
up. So Nintendo just confirmed that they're not done after Zelda. They've officially announced 2 more movies are in the works and made it clear that they're staying in the film business. So for this next topic, we're each picking 2 Nintendo games we think would make killer movie adaptations. What worlds do you want to see Nintendo bring to life next? Terry, do you want to start?
Yeah, I want to go to Corneria, 4th planet in the Lilat system, which is where Star Fox is hanging out. I think that would be an
Good
incredible
luck.
untapped universe.
Mhm.
And it's animals, it's fun, it's sexy. There's a hot fox,
You gotta
and
have
she's
a hot.
blue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Her name's
Star Wolf.
Crystal. And there's
Little-
Star Wolf. I mean, you could have so much fun in that universe.
Little
I
fox
would
on
go
wolf
there with
action.
bells on, because what they could also do is they could do a serious as a heart attack version of it, where like you're really upset when Fox's dad dies, which is in the prologue, like it's years before, and going through and fighting Andros. Like you could really have fun with this. There was actually
Like
a
an
comic
anime,
version
like
of
not
it.
like an animated, like Super Mario Brothers kind of. Would you see it like
It
that, or
would-
would you want it to
would have
be?
to be.
Would you? Yeah, I don't think this would be good if it was real people. I think
Well,
it needs to
wait a
be the
minute.
animated characters, like the fox. You want to see Fox McCloud as a character. Let's do a
Originally, it was
Halloween
puppets.
costume.
I mean, you could make them look like Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah,
That's probably a ton of
Originally, it
money
was
to do.
puppets.
they're puppets.
Like in the original media, it was puppets and like this kind of thing.
Yes.
Which, if you could make me cry doing that, great. But no, I think it has to be CGI. Honestly, you know what you do? You do it like Rocket Raccoon. That's how that would be the model.
Mhm.
This was
Worked
one of
once.
my picks too.
Get James Gunn. Put him in.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, don't, because John will get mad.
James Gunn doesn't know how to tell a story about a major superhero.
But yeah,
All
if
right.
you go that route with Star Fox, I'm in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Derek, do you have one?
I do. So my most obvious pick for my entire life would be The Legend of Zelda, but they're already doing that, and I cannot wait. Please don't fuck it up. But I can't wait for it. So, but I'll pick another one since that one's already out there. I'm going to go. It's tough. I love Zelda so much. That's like my only one I care about as a movie. I would say that's not true. I would say Mega Man.
Are they doing?
Mm.
Mega-
Yeah.
Actually.
Have they,
That's
have-
why would I say that? Mega Man, of course. You give me
Yeah, but how?
yes, so Terry. I think you have a Mega Man lined up in your head, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I know you. So I need any Mega Man. It can be regular Mega Man. It could be Mega Man X. It could be Mega Man Volnut. I'd be happy with almost any iteration. But if I get it my way, it's got to be X. Like,
Hell yeah.
dude, he's just the best version of Mega Man. Like, my flowers to the OG guy, that would be cool too. But Mega Man X set in the future, man, it means 20XX. Give me the cool upgrades. Like, you could make a whole thing of it. Like, he's going and he could be like in the streets taking on Mavericks. You could see Sigma starting off as like the general, right? That's in charge of everything and like the hero, but you don't realize that he is corrupted yet, right? So you could turn it into like this thriller where you don't realize who's turning all these Mavericks and who's in charge, and it's actually the general the whole time. And plus the fights would be sick. I think the
It's also like
choreography
really
would be fun.
nostalgic. I think
Yeah.
it would do well in the theaters. Like I think people would want to see that. And people will
Yeah,
want their kids
absolutely.
to be introduced to Mega Man.
Right? And getting the power ups along the way throughout the movie. You could get a few upgrades, maybe get like that armor by the end of the movie. You could be collecting it the whole time.
That would
He
be
could be
cool.
on a
Shooting
quest.
lemons.
He can shoot lemons, dude. He can learn the Hadouken. Like, he can do all types of shit. But I would like to see him on a quest to like get all of his armor to take down the final guy. That would be a lot of fun.
I
I
like
think
that.
Terry, I think we did an 8-bit beef where we 100% of this, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, we did. That damn mine level. Oh,
Shannon, do you have a pick?
I do. I'm with Terry with Star Fox. I think it would be just so nostalgic, and I think, like, I talked to my kids about this, my 6th grade students, and I said, where do you guys fall? And they said, Donkey Kong has already been done. You can't really do a whole movie with him. You could, but it'd be boring. They had a lot of reasons. But I said Star Fox, and one kid goes, my dad knows that. I was like, oh, good. Show my age. Thank you.
I guess I'll die.
But Star Fox 64, I think it would be another way. It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy of this Nintendo world. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah, that's a great way to put
I
it.
think having the animals be in there makes it more fun for, again, nostalgic purposes. And then it's going to bring kids new characters that they don't really know about. Because how many kids, I know if I asked my daughter, she'd be like, who are you talking about? But it would be like another way to do something different than Super Mario.
Yeah.
And bring something back. So that was one of my picks too, for sure.
Good pick.
Shannon, I think we're right though, because Nintendo is really good with their money. And if you don't have to hire any great actors, it would be a full CGI flick, which is actually cheaper.
Yeah. Like it would be
I bet we're right on
it would
this.
be like a Super Mario. Like it would be, I think it would do well.
Wouldn't
I think
hit
people
Mario
would be
numbers,
like, "What
but
is this?" And then they would be the parents. It would
But
be the
who
parents.
would be the voice actor for Star Fox?
I mean,
Bradley Cooper.
'cause he's
Bradley
rock.
Cooper?
Terry.
it's not bad.
Chris Pratt?
No, I can't.
Just do always Chris Pratt. That
It's
would be
always
kind
Chris
of funny if
All the
Nintendo
Nintendo
just did
characters
that.
are Chris
It's just
Pratt.
all Chris Pratt.
And Charlie Kelly. Charlie.
Yes. Yes, actually.
Charlie could do anything. It's fine. That'd be great.
Charlie would make a good Slippy.
What's the one line? What
Get
does he
this
say?
guy off me.
Quiet.
James Earl
Quiet.
Jones.
It's too quiet. Didn't he pass away?
Yeah.
I think he is no longer with
That's
us.
all right. We
Peppy hair.
Darth Vader
His voice.
and Peppy Hair.
Yep. It's quiet.
Mufasa.
Too
Peppy.
quiet. Yeah.
Remind me of your father.
All right, so my pick is I played this game when I was younger. I don't really remember much about it, but I know the concept of the game. I think it would lend itself really well to a movie. Metroid.
Nice.
Oh God, yeah, that was my pick.
That one.
I mean, and then the reveal too that Seamus, is that the name?
Seamus?
Yeah, it's a woman. It's a female. So
Chris,
like you
write
could
that down.
people that don't know what that is, and then you pop that out, and you're like, oh, empowerment. So listen, I'm all about
I think
equality
it's
over here, brother.
Sanus.
Seamus,
Seamus?
shameless.
Swimmy? Swami?
See,
Samsonite?
How do you spell it?
Seamus,
Seamus.
Seamus,
Samus.
No.
Samasu.
No, that's
Samus
a Seamus. No, that's
Aran,
Seamus. That's from Harry Potter.
Samus kicks ass though.
But yeah, just some kind of like
It's pronounced Seamus.
You're getting power ups. I mean, you kind of have an aesthetic of Mega Man a little bit.
Yeah.
You're going through an alien world, kind of figuring things out. Derek, do you just want to help me out? Because I don't know the actual story.
Yeah. So you're this like hot chick, right? And you
Mhm.
got armor on like Mega Man,
Mega Man.
right? You put a little
That's definitely how it was
put
pitched.
a little tube,
Mhm.
cardboard tube on your arm, pretend you're shooting lemons out of it. Run around as a kid. Same deal. But no, they're awesome, right? So
Were you shooting lemons a lot on the farm?
you saying I got a lemon farm?
On the trampoline?
How old were you when you put these on your arms?
All the way to
Yesterday?
all the way till they
How old were
wouldn't
you yesterday?
until they stopped fitting.
I was like, I
yeah.
can just imagine him trying to put it, and it
That's-
opens like the You get to a certain age, it opens like the cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like
Yes.
it's
That's,
too-
that's
why Derek's-
actually how I was.
I'm
That's
too
how I
old.
was born. Actually,
old.
they just fucking popped me out of a cinnamon roll thing.
too old. I
Derek-
gotta take these
Derek's
off.
weight loss journey is all about fitting back into that
Yeah.
suit.
Yes,
Right.
I feel like a toasty cinnamon bun in that thing. But yeah, you know what? Terry loves Metroid way more than I do. Terry, talk about
Yeah. Well, what I would say is Metroid is based off of Alien, straight out. The inspiration for Metroid is
Ripley.
Ripley's journey in Alien. So
Interesting.
that would make this pretty easy. If you went, this is your chance to go straight horror. If you go supernatural horror and you just have really just one lady in a suit and you kind of present it the same way where everything's terrifying and new, and you're a solo bounty hunter taking on space pirates, and it's on a threatening world where you don't really know much and it's very spooky. There's no music in that game. It's just very weird tones. There's music, but it's not what you would think. Like, it feels a lot like space. So you could have a straight horror with this. She does have an arch rival, which is Ripley, which is like a winged dragon creature, which would be great to go up against. And there's other bosses too, but it's a bounty hunter versus the space pirates. And then there's just these odd creatures. and you don't know what kind of the deal is with the creatures, but you find out in the games that they're kind of sentient.
Oh, look at
Whereas you
her.
thought they were like this monster.
The Zero
But
Suit
eventually, I mean, there is a good trilogy here. Also, Metroid's not that many games. There's only 5 games in
Right.
this series that started in the
You
80s.
can
and
start
it's
her
a
off
pretty
in the Zero
tight
Suit
narrative.
too. Like, imagine she has to get her armor, and she's stuck in the Zero Suit, and she's trying to stay alive until she can go get
Yeah.
her power armor, and like that
I would
be
definitely
pretty-
want to see the
like Dread.
baby Metroid that
think-
sees her as its
I think
mother.
a lot of people would like to
Did
see
you guys
her in
play this
her-
on the 8-bit
her
NES?
suit.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
it started
original
on
Nintendo,
NES,
Of course. It's extremely hard.
That's my only exposure to it. I had no idea
Oh.
where I was going, what I was doing.
You need
No
to play
internet
Super
back then.
Metroid.
That's back when I would do this with Zelda, the original one on NES, or I would draw a map on paper and start charting like a grid of where I've been.
That's awesome.
Like my friends would come over and we would like unroll that shit like a giant pirates map. And like, all right, we've checked
Like
this
this
out,
one.
this out.
Yeah, is that you, Derek?
That's actually my drawing right up there.
Yeah.
My
My drawings.
drawing. But stuff was super fun.
All right, so thank you, Derek and Terry, for explaining my pick because I didn't know. But Derek, what do you got next?
Again, this is harder than I thought because I actually do love a lot of Nintendo games.
Even though the last game was Capcom, not Nintendo.
Oh, we're going that strict?
Wait, what?
Are we going
thought
that
we were.
strict? Does it have to be licensed specifically by Nintendo?
That's what I thought the rules were.
is
So
that-
I was a
is
rule
that part of
follower.
it?
Are you violating the rules of the game?
Well, I was gonna pick one, Terry. I was gonna go with Chrono Trigger.
You can't do that.
Fine, but I hate it here, and
No.
I'm leaving. I don't like you anymore. Fuck.
You can't do that.
So I can't do
But
a
you-
Konami
I mean-
one either. Then that's on Nintendo.
You can do whatever you want. It's your list. Just talk
This
about
sucks. Taking all my picks.
it. Just talk about it.
Nintendo has like
Go
5 IPs that are worth anything. Let's see.
It
Shannon, do you
wanna
co-owns
pick
one
mine?
monster IP.
Do you want mine?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Go
gonna-
ahead, Shannon. We'll come back
all
to
right, so
Derek.
I'm an 80s baby. So 1987, Contra,
Okay.
I think, would be a great one to come back, and I think they could use live action
Yeah.
because they can't really do live action with Star Fox. Like Star Fox was one of those that has to be like Nintendo, like Super Mario Brothers.
Mhm.
I think Contra, because it came out at the time, it's like. It was interesting when I looked up more
looks like
research about it
In the
because
corner there, it looks like Dutch
right,
and Rambo.
Alien and Rambo. So because it came out during the same time as those heroes, and I also think it would just be cool because this is the run and gun game, the
Mhm.
first one, and it was one of the hardest games, and it would also be
So she
like.
can pick a Konami game, but I can't pick.
But
a
at this
Konami.
She's the guest. She does what she wants.
Fine. God,
It
Dang it.
also, what I liked was that the German version
Yeah.
of this game, apparently they switched it so you cannot kill other humans because at the time it was like a rule in Germany, so no video games could be killing, and they called it something else. It was like the prohibitor or something.
The power ups in this game were pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think this would be another like I love nostalgic movies. I like movies that remind you of being a kid, and I mean you can't really beat this game. It's
Yeah.
really hard. And I think it would be a great opportunity to bring in some new characters, some new like bodybuilder type, I guess.
Yeah.
kinda
Bring
guy.
back the 80s.
alien.
When
Bring
men
back
were
the-
men and muscles mean you were
I
badass.
feel like I just think it would be so fun. I also liked the sci-fi aspect. I think they should keep it with the sci-fi and have it be less human killing human. I think they should stick to that. But I think it'll be awesome.
Well, that gives you a PG-13 rating.
there you
So
go.
we seen by the wonderful Predator Badlands that came out this weekend. Heard that movie is phenomenal.
And I have my pick.
You do? All right.
All right, we'll go back
Go
to
ahead. Go ahead.
Terry
Derek Baker seal coating
and line striping.
and line striping. What do you got?
I'm going with Earthbound.
Terry approves.
Is that all right, Terry?
That would be good.
That one was in my head, but I thought Chrono Trigger would be cooler. But dude, if you want like a cool movie about kids like, you know, like that Stephen King style, there's a bunch of young kids against a monster threat. Like, this would be it. If you've never played this game, the Mother series, it is one of the trippiest games I've ever played in my life. Terry and I we each played it for the very first time all the way through together on 8-Bit Beef. And the running bits we had from that was so much fun. But every character in this is worth remembering. Like,
Wacky.
yeah, dude. Or like his dad, like, hey, it's me, your dad. Like, he just calls you money. It's so much fun. So basically, you're this kid, Ness, right?
We see with the red hat.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't even know who he was when he was on Smash Bros. For 64. Like, this game was much more popular overseas. It didn't have the same following that it does now over here. It's
like
very
Ash
cult
from
classic, but
Pokemon.
he's just like your regular kid, right? He's got a baseball bat, a cap. Everything in his inventory is like candy or like a cheeseburger or like something ridiculous for the inventory. But yeah, a meteor falls and like crash lands and wakes him up from sleep, and he goes to investigate it. And before you know it, it's just him and his ragtag friends go on this adventure to try and solve what's happening, and it is trippy. And
You make that like a Stranger Things kind of thing.
Yeah.
it has a Stranger Things vibe to it,
I mean,
for
that
sure.
picture sure does.
Yeah, it's sick, right? And they all have like psychic powers and things. Like, I'm not doing any justice to the series, but
It's like
you just have to play the game. I
Super
can't
8.
describe it.
no, it's not Super 8. There's another one where they're like kids with all these superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's a creepy picture. It's
That
a,
is very
it's a little
creepy.
Chucky.
Make that the thumbnail.
The game is so fun. It's wacky, zany.
Jeez.
Yeah, right?
Well, it's also an that image.
No,
took me-
it's a little scary.
It's an incredibly deep and difficult story to comprehend. And if they did it that way, I think that would be great. The person who created Earthbound only created the 3 Earthbound games and bounced. Like, that's all he's done. He's a very interesting person, and they intentionally made a super difficult narrative that is complex and interesting, and somehow about like birth and rebirth and who really is our greatest enemy and corruption and things like that. It's incredibly interesting. And he is holding a little Mr. Saturn. That's awesome. But just, yeah, I like weird stuff. Give me more weird.
Super weird.
me more
I'm doing no justice describing it. I'm doing a terrible job. But look it up online,
It sounds
or if you have an emulator,
I'm sure it would
any way to
be
play it.
a lot
Right.
better with kids than you realize. Like, they like anime and cartoons so much more than we give them credit for.
It's super
Because
fun.
they're so in their phones, but they're really like, they are so into
And like
this stuff.
the
They love it.
enemies are
Yeah.
super funny. Like, you'll fight a crow wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like
They're all in.
bikers for no reason. All the towns are like, what are they, like one, like Tootin? Like the second town, it's just called like Tootin. The third town's like 3 ton. There he is, Spiteful Crow.
Oh, there he is. Look at those sunglasses. All right.
He's so spiteful. Is that
Yeah.
What's he got, a burner over there?
He does.
Smoking a dart.
He's got a spliff?
Yeah, man.
Smoking crow.
Oh, yeah. Don't go next to that guy. He's got a pack of Newports up his sleeve.
The spiteful crow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Terry, are you a spiteful crow?
Oh yeah, I'm filled with spite, and I never let anything go. Rah! No, no, I'm not spiteful at all. Things go out of my head immediately. Great pick. Would you like to hear my pick?
Absolutely.
No.
His big is better. That's what he's saying instantly.
Go
Look,
for it. He has a big one he wants to drop. I bet.
Well, is there any reason we don't do Game of Thrones? Because we have the Fire Emblem series sitting right there. That could be the biggest, baddest HBO level intense thing that is pretty much straight up playing an anime. It is incredible. It is gorgeous. The games themselves are okay. They're like strategy based games, but you want to talk about deep, interesting, intricate stories. The Fire Emblem series is amazing. Most people know them through Smash Brothers, but it's knights and kings and a bunch of effed up stuff. So you could
Yes.
go that route and probably make a bunch of money. But What about the 4-year-olds and the 5-year-olds and the 8-year-olds and the 7-year-olds? There's a little pink puffball named Kirby who would make all the damn money if they made a
He
movie
would.
about
Yeah,
him, and I'm sure
Kirby
they
would-
will.
Kirby would be a good one.
I almost got you
Yeah,
a
we're
Kirby shirt
talking
at the store
about-
the other day.
We're talking
Yeah.
about pop star. We're talking about copying
You're
items.
right.
We're
That's a
talking about a
beautiful
happy
pick.
little boy doing everything he can to save the
Boyo.
universe. He's a dream warrior.
Majin.
So-
Kirby.
They
I
still
think-
love him now. They still love Kirby.
Yeah, I think this is an absolute win.
think,
If I was Nintendo, I would
Screw
actually put this
Attack
one out
Death
next.
Battle of Majin Buu versus Kirby. and
That's
it's
going to be a
awesome.
great inflatable Halloween
supplement.
costume. That's all I think of. It's like,
All right.
what
It
already
Halloween
is.
costume? This Halloween costume
All
is
right.
going to
It's
crush
funny.
it.
I played
Chris,
Kirby on
Google
the
the
Game Boy,
Kirby
the original
costume.
Game Boy.
Nice.
Yes.
That's my only.
Yeah,
I
there
want
it
to see
is.
Meta Knight's ship come in and just start wreaking havoc.
There's a lot
It's
of
a good
pink
one.
hair people.
I love what they
being
did with
Kirby.
him in Smash Brothers for Wii.
Yeah, they
his
like
ship
made
and
him the
everything.
star.
A lot of people give that one crap for its story mode, but I had a lot of fun playing that stuff on the Meta Knight ship.
I gotta get into games, man. I fell off. And speaking of picks, my pick is I don't even know if this is gonna be allowed, but whatever. NFL Blitz. So you
Yes,
see the guys that
Nintendo
are
owns
injured
the
with the
NFL.
syringes on
That's
the
a
field.
EA,
I mean,
dude.
I think
football movies are great.
it was on
You
Nintendo.
can have
We're
Tecmo
doing it.
Bowl.
No, I want this one because there's syringes in it. Yes. So I want to see. We've seen movies like this already, right? So you can even say this is like an unnecessary roughness kind of thing, which also was a game, I believe. But the player gets hurt, they inject him with steroids, he gets back in the game.
It's a
That's how
PlayStation
life
2 game.
actually works.
This guy needs the juice.
Yeah.
He like it to juice. Eh?
This would be any movie. We've probably seen some actually that are just like that, but going through a league trying to make it, you're bringing in some steroids to kind of mask the injuries that you got, like pain meds, but also like the hits on this are unreal. I could see like
Oh.
a futuristic kind
It's
of
that Mortal Kombat style.
yeah, like remember Starship Troopers
Hell
when
yeah,
they had the
dude.
football scene
Yeah.
and the way that they were playing in the first one? You could do a whole movie about that and just call it Blitz.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
Dude, I had NFL Blitz 2000 for the N64. That game was so much freaking fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just clotheslining people, doing cedars on them, spearing them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, when your guy would like catch on fire NBA Jam style, just throwing a Hail Mary 100 yards down the field.
Yeah,
and
dude, the
making it
sidearm
happen.
throws.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that game was a lot of fun.
That's my pick. So that ends our Nintendo segment, and now we're
Alright.
doing Dragon Ball Z. And Derek, this is you.
All right. Last time on Muscle Geeks Z, the Z Fighters finally prevailed over Vegeta,
I know.
sent him crippled and crawling back to his spaceship to escape after Goku, in classic Goku fashion, decided to show mercy to the enemy.
Yeah.
Even though the enemy was seething with hatred, wanted to kill him, killed his friends, tried to kill his own son. I mean, the guy even killed his own teammate
Mm-hmm.
and one of the last remaining people of his planet, just to prove a point that how he's ruthless, he doesn't care, only the strong survive.
Yeah.
Goku still showed him mercy, let him go, and believed that
When Krillin was gonna sword him.
yeah, he had Yajirobe's sword right over top of his back. It was just going to take him out, but wouldn't let him do it. So Vegeta has just escaped. You know where he's going?
Hmm.
Do you know where he's going,
I don't.
Terry?
Yes. We're going to Namek.
That's right, baby. We're going to Namek. And this kicks off probably the biggest, baddest anime story ever. Like, this is it. If you're a kid in the 90s, this is what you have. You come home, you watch Toonami, you put on Dragon Ball Z. I remember I would scramble to get my homework done in time. Or if I had like football practice or whatever, like I would pray that I could watch a rerun later at night or on the weekend or something to get caught up. So now we have Vegeta on his way to Namek, because he wants to get the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
After figuring out that they're there, because he wants to.
He wants to be immortal.
Immortality, dude. And he wants to come back, kill Goku, aka Kakarot, and take over Frieza, who we have not met yet, but is going to be a huge menace here soon. And then we have Goku, who just narrowly survived and just got put into a full body cast. It's so funny. You get to see him at the hospital in a full body cast, and everyone's going to visit him. Yeah, he's just all there, legs up, and like everyone's going to visit him, check in on him. Everyone's all concerned. And his buddies sneak him the sensu bean into the hospital. And if you don't know what a sensu bean is, it's basically a miracle pill, right? It's this like lima bean looking thing that fully restores your body back to 100% health. All you got to do is eat it.
And they're made at Corrin's Tower.
That's right. You got to get it from Corrin. So there's always a limited amount, especially because Yajirobe eats them all.
You can also buy them now.
Yeah. We'll see if they work. But they're really cool. So they give Goku one. You can see right down there. He eats it, and then he just literally flexes out of his full body cast because his body's just back, and he gets that Zenkai boost, and he's strong, and just BAM! And all the doctors are like, ah! Like, what the hell?
Restore energy.
Yep. And he immediately gets back to work. So they're aware that they can get Dragon Balls on Namek because they find out through talking to Vegeta and all that other stuff that Piccolo isn't a demon. He's from Namek. He's an alien. But then we find out later Dame is actually a demon. But that's a whole circle thing we're not going back to right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, they go to Namek because they figure out they can get Dragon Balls there. Piccolo's dead on Earth, so theirs are gone. He's the creator. It's one of those. His power's gone because he's gone. So they can't use them. So they go to space to get these Dragon Balls, and now it's a race between Vegeta.
Well, space is the place.
What's that?
I said space is the place.
Space is the place, baby. So now we're gearing up at Capsule Corp to build a spaceship to go to Namek to get these Dragon Balls before all the baddies.
Yeah.
We get great things here. We get the gravity training, which is so fun on the ship. Yeah.
Is that when Goku takes off as well? Or he is not left yet? We're not talking about that yet.
No, so the Z fighters go before Goku.
Krillin and Gohan.
Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma
You're right.
all embark.
Because Goku's on.
Master Roshi's supposed to go, but he misses the flight. But
he would have been great on that.
yeah, so I think they go because Goku's still in recovery at that point. If I'm cloudy, TikTok will yell at me, let me know. But
yeah, they wanted to bring their buddies back, so they went ahead.
Yeah, so they went ahead. And while they're going off, there's an often forgot about part where they run into a spaceship. And it turns out they're going to fight for their lives. The spaceship, I think it just takes on their spaceship. I think it opens its hatch and sucks them in. And they find out.
How very Star Wars.
Yeah, right?
I love that.
So they got to fight their way out of that. It's a fun little side adventure. I don't even know if it's on the Kai version.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely filler.
It's filler, but that was fun. You get to watch, Gohan and Krillin do their thing a little bit. But
I mean, not to jump the gun here, but this is where Goku surpasses and never looks back.
This is supposed to be the end.
Mm-hmm.
We're going into what is supposed to be Toriyama's final arc for Dragon Ball, for Goku, everyone. Fortunately, it's not, because the one after that kicks ass. And that
Are you sure? I thought Cell was the end.
This was supposed to be the end. And then Cell was supposed to be the end.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah. But so much happens here. How do we want to break this up? Because there's a lot that happens on Namek.
Okay, so I am a very novice person when it comes to Dragon Ball Z. I know it only through osmosis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Through listening to 6th, 7th, and 8th graders constantly talk about Dragon Ball Z. I have 6 panels of my classroom are
cool kids.
painted Dragon Ball Z characters. One kid just painted 6 panels. These are 4 foot by 2 foot panels.
Smart kid.
So they
Great
all
kid.
talk about it. So I totally glaze over when it starts to happen because it will never end. they are so into it. It's really impressive, like the knowledge these kids have. But so for me, I just kind of hear a little bit here and there, and then I have to acknowledge Goku's on my ceiling. And who painted
When they come
that?
guest speak, I'll come show them how to draw.
Yeah, they are all about it.
God.
So I
Love it.
definitely hear a lot of Dragon Ball Z, like daily, because it's on my ceiling. But when it comes to me watching it, I just listen.
You gotta check it
So
out.
this leads into like terrific long form.
Like I could be watching TV a
Storytelling.
while.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
there's the thing with anime and the difficulty I've had with getting into new animes is like they never end.
They
They're
don't.
so long, so it's almost intimidating to like
Right.
start all the
start.
way from the beginning and like where are you going?
Yeah.
This one, it's tough because I got into it and then I like didn't know what it was because back in my day
Yeah.
there wasn't the internet to like look up what this is, but I just saw it on a Sunday morning on Cartoon Network or WB17 and
Yes.
it was just this. I had no idea what I was watching. It was just a cartoon, so I was in, and it was the Frieza saga that put me on. But
I mean, it is like a nonstop. The way kids ask me, they're saying, "Do you like anime? Do you watch anime?" Like it is a big deal because they go deep into backstories of every single character. Some of the kids will start to draw anime. They always want face paint anime, like symbols on their faces and stuff like that. It is a constant. So like if you're not into it, you really don't know. So I always say, I'm like, I don't really know a lot about anime. And they are like, you don't know?
You don't know?
well, anime
How do you not know?
anime is
go
very
Super
different
Saiyan.
over in Japan than it is in
Yeah.
America. I mean,
It's crazy.
It's there's adult, there's even
There's so many
some
things.
X-rated stuff that
It's wild.
animation over
Really?
there is just a lot
Nani?
different. Yeah.
Back
Sexy octopus.
my Washington
Tentacle.
Tentacle.
Oh,
X-rated.
No!
Yay, monetized.
Back to Dragon Ball Z though. So we're going to
we definitely have to have Shannon watch every episode.
Yeah.
got
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Shannon
You watch
reacts.
every episode of the
I'm gonna have
Frieza
to check
saga.
in.
By the time you come back on, just watch the Frieza saga. Catch up to where we're at.
Okay, I will. I'll be
But-
very prepared.
So let's just jump up to we have Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan on Namek now.
Mhm.
She's got the Dragon Radar, which is like a GPS that can seek out the magical Dragon Balls, right? They have to get
Speak
7 of them.
Girl language also perfect.
Yes. Yeah. So she's got this Tom that tells her where to go to get these Dragon Balls. All right.
Yeah.
So she's going out there. They're the only people that have this. So everyone else that's out there, the baddies, they just got to do it the old fashioned way. So we have the advantage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the bad guys have numbers because
Oh,
there
shit.
is Frieza, who is like the galactic emperors, like of the whole universe, like the biggest, baddest person we're aware of at the time.
Mhm.
And they've enslaved everyone to work for them. And what Frieza does,
Need more pictures.
Frieza is basically a space pirate, right? Or like
Okay.
a space realtor.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
they go around, they find planets that are either getting destroyed because they're worthless or ones that can be taken over and then sold to the highest bidder to be
Oh.
enslaved.
Mhm.
So while they're doing that, they're on Namek conducting that type of business, right? And that's when they catch wind of the Dragon Balls. So Frieza wants them for themselves so they can be immortal. Same with Vegeta. But the good guys, they just want to bring their friends back to life that were killed. That's why they're there.
That's a scary villain.
Frieza in this show at this point,
Diabolical.
they talk about him, all the characters, with such fear in their voices that by the time he shows up, you are terrified of him.
Yeah, like
And he's a very evil character.
Yeah, I'm
Has
good.
no problem murking people, no issue at all.
Now, is he small? Is he
Yes.
always small, but does
So-
he grow?
So he has a couple different forms. So he has a base form, and then he goes into another form that he's taller.
He's like a
And he goes
xenomorph
to
form.
one where he looks like a xenomorph, and then he goes back to being small. But correct me if I'm wrong, Derek, but I think that the forms were meant, and at this point of the show, to withhold his power because he couldn't
Yeah.
control like the tremendous power that he had. So
like,
like
a Magneto situation?
So like he never had
Kind of.
he never had to use his full power.
Okay.
So his species, right? These aliens, they're so much more advanced physically than anything else. That's how they got their power, right?
Got
'Cause
it.
they just beat the shit out of anyone who questions them. They're kind of like Kryptonians, right?
Yeah.
They're just gods among men.
His body can live and tolerate any environment. So if he's in space, he's fine.
Exactly. He's like a perfect killing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So he powers down.
He's a cute little guy.
He is. With little horns, little
Oh,
tail.
Till Frieza Black, way too open.
his dad's pretty jacked.
Right.
King
So is
Cold.
his dad? Is his dad in that second form?
His dad just hangs out in second form.
Do you think that's where his dad peaked?
King
Not-
Cold.
Not, doing anything else.
Maybe. So none of them.
Yeah, because that's the thing about it. None
They
of
don't
them
train. So they don't train. They're
Was that you, Chris?
They're so strong compared to everyone else. There's no need to work on themselves. They're
Yeah.
already perfect in their minds.
Mm-hmm.
So
Perfect.
perfect. But by the time they come across Goku in them, this is a whole new thing, which makes Frieza hate him so much because he's already destroyed his home planet, right? He has a very Superman origin.
Okay.
Goku does. Like, home planet's destroyed, his son off as a baby. Da, 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 da. Well, his planet was supposed to be destroyed by a meteor. No, that's a lie. Frieza,
One finger.
yeah, one
creates
finger,
an energy
death
ball that can destroy a planet,
It looks like he creates this energy. It looks like the sun.
and he's
and
laughing while
launches
he's
it.
doing it.
And
Who-
they worked for Frieza. That's the thing.
Probably drinks milk.
Oh, definitely drink space milk.
Goku doesn't. No, he does.
He does.
He drinks it when he's training on the way there. There's like a
Yes.
beer in the fridge. He's like, I don't drink that.
Yeah. Positive
Oh.
promotion, Goku. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, he's got to get mad carbs and protein.
Oh, yeah, he carries it for Roshi in his training.
But I mean,
But back
Going
to the
back
matter at
to-
hand.
yeah, and going back to Frieza destroying his planet, like you find out that his father, Bardock, Goku's dad, was one of the first people that were killed in the explosion because he revolted. He led a revolution against Frieza. Totally outclassed, totally outmanned.
There's a lot
Right.
going on.
Well,
Yeah.
I think his dad, right? He buckle up.
I
Um,
know. I'm like,
So-
great. I got a lot of
So
watching
here's
to
all the
do.
backstory before we even get into Namek, so we understand the severity of this. So his planet, we said, it got exploded.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He blew it up.
Okay.
Because what happened is Frieza had heard the legends of the Super Saiyan, right? Which is a hero from their planet that is literally a golden fighter. As you see, like the gold hair and everything
Yeah.
of the Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
That is so strong that no one can stand up to him. He doesn't want to take that risk.
Right.
So he's like, I'm killing all these motherfuckers. So he blows them up. But Goku's dad gets the feeling because he could see the future. Because he,
Dead.
right?
Hey,
Um,
Dad.
Yeah, dead.
Get us off this planet, Dad.
So he realizes like Frieza's gonna try and kill us, and none of the Saiyans will listen to him. Like, why would he kill us? We're his best henchmen. Like, we're a planet full of the strongest warriors in the universe. Like,
Yeah.
he
Okay.
needs us. Frieza is like, I'm not taking the
So the
risk of you
monkeys.
rising up. Yeah, exactly. Frieza does a lot of racism,
Yeah, there's a lot of
have
racism that
tails.
Frieza.
and they can turn into giant apes of the moon. So he calls them monkeys all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a running gag.
And he,
Oh.
yeah, he's very like racist against these species.
Yeah,
and
he hates them. They're below him. They're
And-
they're not even like
Get-
they have no class to him.
getting off topic, because that's what we do. In the future, did you get a vibe that like Frieza almost respects Goku as a rival in Super?
A little in that he respects his power. Like he respects his
Like he gave him a portion of his power after he fought Jiren the first time. He's like, I need you around to fight Jiren for me.
Frieza's a tactician above all else. Like he's
Okay.
not just smart, he's very cerebral. He's very smart. He's a puppet master. He's working all angles at all times to get his way.
Yeah.
So if you think he's your buddy, wrong. He's just waiting.
wouldn't
He'll
wanna be
use you
friends.
down the road. He's got a plan.
Good.
He was defeated, and then he was brought back when they redid Dragon Ball as like to help out in this tournament of power. All the universes,
Right.
there's multiple universes. The best warriors fought on this like self-made.
It's a tournament of power. It's a self-made ring.
Yeah, they're all fighting in this environment,
Okay.
and Frieza's brought back for for it, and you find out he has a new form. He quickly catches up to Goku.
He finally starts training.
And he's training in his brain, in his boy brain, because he's tied up.
And he's
But
getting
anyway.
newbie gains.
Yeah, he got crazy gains.
Yeah, I miss newbie games.
But yeah, I mean, where do you want to do next week?
Yeah, so we didn't talk about Namek at all, really.
we didn't
just
do it.
kind of
I'm
explained.
gonna have. I'll
Yeah.
do some more research.
here's
I'll
the
talk
thing.
to my kids tomorrow and see what they have to say
Yeah.
about it.
The thing about the Namek saga, which is so interesting, is there's really like several different sagas. So part one is they get to the planet, right?
Yeah.
And you know that's just deciding to go is a thing. But part two is we meet more Piccolos. We haven't seen more Piccolos in a long time. There's a lot of Piccolos out there.
Guru.
Nail. Yeah.
The Frieza Force. There is the Ginyu Force, which is like the final protectors of Frieza. But there are
I love the Ginyu Force.
but there are plenty of
that's not-
Raccoon.
there's plenty of people that
It's like a whole other world. That like
there's plenty of people that are before.
Yeah, the Ginyu Force. They're basically WWE stars.
They're an elite force of Frieza's
is that the team on
troops.
Space Jam that they played against?
The
aliens?
Monstars?
Right, they have like a little
it's
Monstars.
Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z
it's the
Monstars.
Monstars.
But yeah, they all have their own gimmick going on. They form this team and they have these dance poses they do. Like everything's very showman.
But the
Okay.
thing about it though is that Vegeta knows all of these people
And he's terrible.
and knows how scary they are. But he also knows that there are some people on that force that are not at his level. And we go after them first, which
Yep.
is pretty awesome. So there's a couple different stories that are going to take place, and Goku's not in any of them.
Look at that one. It's one arm.
That's Captain Ginyu.
Yeah, man, he's the leader. But yeah, it's really cool because
But yeah, we got to go fight Zarbon.
Zarbon, you get to watch Bulma fall in love with him till you see his second form.
Zarbon, that's
green
the
guy?
good-looking guy.
Yeah.
With the thing on it, the bead.
Yeah, he has a little bead thing. Raccoon.
Raccoon kick.
Yeah, these guys are
Jeez.
fun. I love watching people's Halloween costumes of this shit and all the poses.
It's great.
But yeah, they're very gimmicky and fun. And no one else is ever in on their jokes and their fun
Except them.
but them.
Okay.
Like to them, they're the coolest guy in school. But everyone else is always just kind of watching, staring at each other like, what the fuck is going on?
It's
over
like an
here?
inside
But
group.
And I
Captain
love-
Ginyu, the guy posing with his
Breakdancing
legs
there.
spread over there, he actually is extremely powerful. But he also can, if you're beating the shit out of him, he can switch souls. So he can take
yeah.
his consciousness and put it
creepy.
in your body. So he's a very tricky one, and we get into that when we're talking
lot of
about what's
that.
going on. But
a lot of that coming up. A lot of good fights are on
and,
the way.
and let's talk about Nail.
Nail is sick.
Nail is extremely stoic.
Mm-hmm.
He's like an old school thought process of like respect everything with Namek, and you'll respect Lord Guru, and
Well, he looks like
Nail is
very Yoda.
badass.
Yoda-esque.
Yeah. And he's powerful.
Very powerful.
He didn't stand a chance against Frieza, but I wish that they would revisit more
Spoiler.
with Nail. Sorry.
yeah.
Well, when you
I
said
wish-
nail, now it's Dragon Ball Z nails, like how girls
Yeah.
get them.
I wish that they,
Wow.
because like they go back to, man, I'm tired. Who was Piccolo's other half? Kami. And they do talk about like how great that power up was and how strong he became, and then he was still able to like talk, call me the Namek.
Yeah.
But I wish that there was more, like maybe they split up.
Yeah.
Nail.
I love the Nail commentary in Dragon Ball Z Abridged
'Cause
so much.
I bet you he would have been an absolute problem with everyone, because Piccolo kind of gets disappointing where I know he gets retribution at the end, but he doesn't get many power-ups after. I think Nail would have always been like top tier.
Piccolo showing up to Namek though for his homecoming is so funny. Yes, I'm home.
When he infuses with Nail.
Power, yeah.
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 I feel great. Yes, yes.
I feel good. I can win. I can't do this.
And the reuse when he's fighting phase level 2 Vegeta or Frieza, the same animation is used over and over again, where he's flying up and then Frieza flies up and then
Yeah.
he flies up.
There's so many good fights we're gonna get into with this.
Yeah.
If you like anime fights, if you just want to see some cool choreography and explosions, check this
The
shit out.
artwork's cool.
You're going to see one of the most epic battles and power-ups that you'll ever see.
Right.
He goes
And
Super
you get
Saiyan.
to see hard work versus talent.
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of the baddies in this arc
That's a great point.
didn't really work for what they have. Most of them are just a type of alien or super being
They just became.
that was the type.
Okay.
Like Frieza's like, you're the best on your planet. You work for me now because I'm so stronger than you.
Okay.
And you're like, all right, we don't have to train. We're just gonna fuck everyone up. But these guys are all showing up and they got the work ethic and they're gonna beat the shit out of them later. But not without taking some lumps.
No.
I mean,
It's intense.
it's a good time. Unless you don't like fun.
I mean, I love
And
fun.
heart.
I
Fun.
love fun.
Lots of heart.
A lot of heart. A lot of
Yep,
heart.
they are all on my ceiling in
Hell
my
yeah.
classroom.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right, so Shannon,
Thanks
thank you
for
for
having me, guys.
joining. We'll
Yeah.
see you back in the
Good
chat
job.
next week.
Oh yeah, I'll be back in the chat.
Yeah.
Where was Mr. Milquetoast?
I didn't see.
I think he's watching the Eagles too. Does anyone have a score on that?
Score on the Eagles game?
But anyway, we'll
Thanks, guys.
thank you, Shannon. Shannon, is there anything you want to like talk about, promote, anything?
No,
Tell us
because
about yourself.
I am a muscle geek. I am a middle school teacher for 18 years now,
Wow.
which is insane to believe. I'm a professional bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I work at Marsh Creek in the summertime. If you want to register your kids for camp, it's the best camp
Marsh Creek is
at
great.
Marsh Creek.
Yeah.
We teach kids how to sail. We
Canoeing.
teach them how to paddleboard and kayak. I also teach
Cool.
paddleboard yoga out there. Some former yoga instructor. I used to own my own studio. But now I just do little pop-up stuffs here and there. I'm trying to focus on being there for my daughter who's 10, going on 20, who's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
But I try to train 7 days a week. I did not go today. So 6 days a week. Sorry, Keith.
Come on, Shannon.
But I love training. I love being a bodybuilder.
Hell yeah.
The discipline. I like prep. It's really hard. But I really like the discipline. It's good for me mentally. I feel
Sure.
like I have a goal, but I also feel like it benefits me at my certain age of 43. But I don't feel that like I'm just still a big kid. But fitness.
Well, yeah, you're wearing a She-Ra shirt.
Yeah,
You're talking
for
about Dragon
sure.
Ball Z. Sure,
of course.
You're damn
I'm
right you're a big
huge
kid. Yeah.
But I really love staying into fitness and wellness. I think it's really important. I'm also an ambassador at a place called the Fox Den Wellness. She's probably asleep. They do a hot sauna outside and
Oh.
contrast therapy, and then you
Ooh.
go right into an ice bath, and it's outside, so you
Oh.
can just see like the wilderness around you.
That's
And I
beautiful.
juggle.
Sounds cool.
And I juggle.
She
so
juggles.
yeah, face painting.
Yeah.
I do a whole bunch of things. Should have been a clown.
Just do a show and
Should've
you're
been a
juggling in
clown.
the background
Yeah,
while
I'll
we're talking.
juggle
Yeah.
while we're back there.
Yeah. We'll podcast while you're
Sa-
juggling.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we're going to take a trip out to this outdoor sauna thing and
awesome.
do a podcast from there.
It is so fun. They have a
Yeah.
solo stove.
Terry,
you can do
can we get some mics
mocktails.
to the sauna?
There's a pool table there.
A pool table, Terry.
Yeah.
Pool table sauna?
And a TV in the bachelor
And there's
suite.
a pool table too. What's a bachelor suite?
The bachelor suite. So it's called the Cross Gables Estate in Exton.
Oh,
it is
fancy.
beautiful property. Close friends of mine own it. And then their daughter-in-law opened up this wellness center. And I was like, this has to be new. I haven't seen it yet. It's a barrel sauna, and you sit in there for about 15 minutes. And then you get out and you go in your contrast therapy and you sit in the ice bath for 2 to 3 minutes. And then you get back in the sauna. You just feel reborn afterwards. I felt so reset.
That's cool.
And you sit outside in the wilderness. It's lovely.
It's supposed to be really good for your circulation,
It-
the back and forth and
yes.
everything, right?
We
It
should
was
get
awesome.
you doing yoga at Alpha Flight. Shannon, I've
I could teach it.
recently been a yoga
Oh, Charles
enthusiast
told
now.
me.
I am now a yogi.
It's great.
Whoa.
Welcome.
I've gone 3 times, so I'm a
You
pro.
count. You count.
All right.
That counts.
It's not the average
hot,
bear.
hot sauna over at Vision Fitness and Love.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, my back was really bad,
It
and
really helps.
It was like getting worse from like, I think it's from like sitting so much during the day. And I thought I was done. I thought I was I was walking like my grandpa.
I feel that.
And then I started going to yoga.
It's
I'll
awesome.
tell you what, like I have very minimal pain right now
It's good.
in my back. Like sciatica isn't
man.
going down as much. So shout out to yoga. It works. And I actually told Keith today, I was like, we should get like a 20 by 20 tent on that loading dock on the gym.
Put some heat
and
in
do
there.
a little yoga stuff. Not going to put heat in there.
A little hot.
You want to go heat, you know,
Just a touch.
Hot yoga, y'all are crazy.
the gym in the summertime is hot enough.
It's hot
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
We have no air conditioning.
Shout out yoga.
Yeah, shout out to yoga.
Yoga's great. Compliments it. Training,
Yeah.
I think.
It does.
From doing it for so long, I actually shouldn't do it in the heat. It's actually bad for me because I'm so hypermobile. But I love the compliment of yoga with weight training. Like
Well,
if
it's-
anybody
it's
lifts
core
weights,
strength.
you should
Yeah,
do
it's great.
yoga because it's great for recovery. It's also great mentally too. I know I do some yoga poses right before I go to sleep that put me to bed.
When I leave, it makes me ready for the day.
Yeah, it's great. Do you do it in the morning or in the
Do
evening?
7 a.m. on Sundays.
Yeah, it's usually you should do yoga either early morning or you should do it at night because you're waking up or you're going to sleep. You shouldn't do
Yeah.
it in the midday.
They say wherever you're supposed to be, you're
You
here
should
right
be,
now, and
yeah.
you should be here now. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Beautiful.
God damn it, Sherry.
It's great.
I did an 8
Being
a.m. yoga
present.
for a semester.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Wonderful.
It set me up. I did it 3 days a week, and I was like, I'll take yoga, I guess.
I did it. I did
love
it when I was in college,
Can you
and I
touch-
was like, I'm hooked.
Can you touch your toes?
Yeah.
I can't. Terry, can you
Get
touch
there.
your toes?
I got a terrible back, like you, and it helps. I still, it
I'm a
was
big,
a
I'm a
semester
big
in
fan of
college. I'm not
yoga.
like a yogi, but a lot of the poses and like everything I learned, I do that at the gym regularly
It's good.
still.
It's
Like
good.
it helps me out so much.
Dude, I
It's
went to
awesome.
physical therapy for my back and knees, and they were doing yoga poses.
Yeah.
I went to a yoga class. I'm like, this is yoga. Why don't I just go to yoga?
DDP yogas.
And it helps with the
Shit
breathing.
works.
It's awesome.
Yeah, my old roommate did that, and I watched him go leaps and bounds.
Yeah, so do yoga.
All right, so we'll finish it up. Terry, do you want to say goodbye and Young Junk? All right. Derek, what about you? Do you want to say
Hey.
good night?
Good night.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for watching. Make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms at the Muscle Geeks Podcast. And we should do a bracket soon.
It was awesome.
We should do a bracket.
I really had a
Next-
good time.
So
doing
Shannon's
you
already
did.
booked
You
to
loved
come
it.
on again. So
I'm
like,
booked to come on in January.
let's do a bracket
Yeah.
when you come on. We'll talk about it off screen.
Yeah,
but
anyone that wants to see brackets, tell us what you want us to talk about.
We want to talk
write
about
us.
Oreos
Email
and
us.
Chips Ahoy and all the best cookies.
all the cookies, like brand name cookies.
Dude, Terry and I on our old cheat days together when we do 8-bit beef, my God, the food we would take down a whole thing of Chips Ahoy like family size
Oh my gosh, that makes
in
me
a sitting
sick thinking
together.
about it.
We get like a pizza each, and Terry's old bachelor pad was awesome because he wouldn't even get a plate out, which I think he only had one plate.
Mhm.
And he had like one set of silverware. You're the most bachelor person I've ever met. His house would just be like beer and then like 10 pounds of beef. But
Nice.
we would sit and eat the pizza out of
It's
the
like Ron
box
Swanson.
Beer beef.
as a giant plate and just eat Chips Ahoy cookies.
That's cool.
That was a great day.
I
Bring it back, Terry. Let's do it again.
have silverware with
I'm
my name
down.
on it.
Really?
It was gifted to me. It's John apostrophe S. There's 5. It was gifted to me for buying apparel, and now I got. If anyone steals my shit, I know who it is because I'm like, hey, is your name on it? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
it
there.
does. That's
Yeah.
John's fork.
Yeah, it's John's. All right, guys.
All right.
That's enough. Have a great night and go birds. See you guys next week.
Young John!